Buccaneers football on rivercountrysports.com is brought to you in part by Farm Bureau Insurance in Branford and Live Oak, by Van Carpet One in their new building on Faith Road in Lake City, by Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. You'll find them on Highway 90 East in Lake City, and by the Suwannee County School District. Now live, it's Branford Buccaneers football here on rivercountrysports.com. And good evening, everybody. Branford Buccaneers football is live on the air. We're at Cross City High School, Dixie County. That's where we are tonight for this kickoff classic. I'm Wayne Luttrell. Jackson Jones, the play-by-play man of the Bucs, and I'm just ready to get football started again.
Man, I'm ready to go. It's been a good summer leading up to the season here, getting started off. Actually played the Bears here in the spring game. That actually went well for the Bucs, so we're hoping kind of for the same thing over here tonight.
Yeah, I have a feeling the Buccaneers got a really good team. They've kind of come together in the summer. This team seems to be gelling, and we're going to see, but I've got great expectations for this club.
For sure. Yeah, they seem to be working well. They had added a couple pieces to the team this year with a couple different players coming in, so they've been working well together on and off the field as well.
And meanwhile, Dixie County, they're coming off a brand new coach, so they're trying to get used to a new system once again. He's a former player, and hopefully they'll get things righted, but probably going to be a little bit bumpy to get things started for Dixie County. But, you know, that's what these games are all about. Tonight's game doesn't count as a preseason game, a kickoff classic, so both teams going to kind of feel through and see who can do what. But Coach Stephen Hall, the new coach here at Dixie County, and, of course, Branford Buccaneers and Coach Tim Clark, they got things rolling. And I don't know, coming off last year's 6-4 season, I just think this team is ready for new heights.
For sure. Yeah, so I actually spoke with one of the former players here at Dixie County, and he said what they're kind of looking at this year is a group of younger players with a lot of graduates and then some players moving on to a different school as well. They're looking at a group of really 8th and 9th graders that are taking the field, and we'll be doing some starting here. So hopefully without as much size as Dixie has seen here in the past couple of years, they're still able to get done what they need to.
A very young club, so they're going to grow as the season goes on. It's the kickoff classic tonight here in Dixie County. We'll be right back with more Buccaneer action right after this. It's Buccaneer football on rivercountrysports.com.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Van Carpet One. For 78 years, we've been your local family-owned and operated floor covering store, and we can't wait to serve you. Let's go check out some of the stuff we've got and say hey to the guys.
Hey guys, this is Michael Van here at Van Carpet One. Wanted to show you our huge display of carpet. Got about 1,000 rolls for you that we can order. We also keep about 100 in stock that are on clearance, so please come down and give us a visit. We appreciate it.
Come in and see the largest tile collection in North Florida. Van Carpet One has every tile you could possibly imagine. If you can't find it here, they don't make it. Guys, take a look at this. This is just some of our options in waterproof vinyl plank, where we have the largest selection anywhere around here, including over 70 pallets in stock, ready to go right now. Come in and see our fantastic selection of elegant hardwood too, followed up by fantastic service that you expect from a company like Van Carpet One.
Come on in and see us.
We can't wait to serve you. And that's a boom shakalaka.
And back here live, getting ready for tonight's kickoff classic matchup between the Branford Buccaneers and the Dixie County Bears. Branford last year, you know, they made the playoffs, 6-4 record, and over the last 3 years, 20-11. So they're trending in the right direction. What do you know about the new quarterback Trent Land coming in this year?
So Trent Land, he's a guy with a lot of potential, really. He's going into his sophomore year this year. He was kind of thrown into an odd spot last year with some things got tossed around, but it kind of allowed him to grow a lot. And what they've seen with him being the starting quarterback towards the end of last season has really shown a lot of improvement in the right direction, meshing with the players that he's playing around as well.
Yeah, he's got some skilled kids around him. Good offensive line in front of him.
So the offensive line this year is really, they were more so lacking some size, but there is a lot of potential there. There was a couple offensive linemen that moved on and graduated last year, but it's really allowing for new opportunity for guys to grow and do a lot better this year.
I just know they've been working awfully hard, hitting the weights, in this heat, practicing, getting ready for the season, and these guys are going to be in tremendous shape. Man, if you can get out there and practice in this heat, you're going to be ready to go.
Yes, sir, for sure. It's been a hot one, but I think that just gets them in even better condition.
Well, Buck fans, we're on the road tonight, but the good news is 3 straight home games to open up the 2025 season. So looking forward to being in the friendly confines next week. We're sitting in the stands on the home side tonight because they didn't have room for us in the press box. So looking forward to being home next week. It's North Florida Educational Institution coming in to take on the Bucks. 7:30 kickoff and all the action right here on River Country. Then you've got Weewa, Hitchcock, and Bell. So 3 home games in a row before going on the road September the 12th against Oak Hall.
So yeah, North Florida Educational. That I don't believe that's one that Branford has played before. So that'll be interesting to see what they bring to the table as far as different, maybe running a different scheme. Or really what they're trying to do. Weewa Hitchcock was a team that really likes the guard tackle pull. So they're down on the line running the ball about 30 plays in a row and then passing one. So they're a run offense for sure. And then Bell is one that Branford knows real well. Yeah. Actually coming off of a loss to Bell in the first time of 7 or 8 years, I believe. So it's one that Branford's definitely looking to get back this year.
Yeah, it's a big rivalry game taking on Bell. Anytime you play Bell, Trenton, Mayo, it's going to be a big rivalry game. Of course, that helmet game coming up on the 24th of October. So a long way away for that one, but that's always circled on the calendar for both schools.
Yes, sir, for sure. That's a big one for Branford. It's been one that's not been able to actually been pulled off here in the past several years, but it's one that they're looking to take over this year. But one thing, actually, the JV crew that played for Branford actually played Mayo both times and beat them both times this past season. So those groups coming up should be pretty promising there.
So the future looks bright for the Buccaneers. The Branford Buccaneers tonight in Cross City to take on Dixie County. Back with more after this is Buccaneer Football live on rivercountrysports.com.
You were there at the beginning. You stood behind me, guiding me through good times and bad, teaching me lessons I wouldn't appreciate until later. Prepare me for the day when you couldn't be here. What you've given me, I'll carry wherever I go. And because of your planning, I know I'll go far.
Set your family up for life. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance. Your friends for life.
Farm Bureau Insurance, serving Florida for over 70 years. In Suwannee County, you'll find Farm Bureau in Branford and in Live Oak. In Branford on Drain Street, phone 935-1274. And in Live Oak on Dowling Avenue, call 362-1274. Real service, real people, Farm Bureau Insurance.
Hey, if you're in the market for real estate, call Pool Realty. Their team has the experience, the knowledge, and the listings to make your dreams come true. Their agents work hard to match each customer with the property that best fits their needs. Whether you're looking in Live Oak, Branford, or anywhere in North Central Florida, they're committed to providing an exceptional real estate experience. That's Pool Realty, with offices in Live Oak and in Branford. Call Pool Realty for all of your real estate needs.
All right, so a couple players that you're really going to be wanting to look out for. On the offensive side of the ball is a guy we actually talked about a little bit ago, quarterback Trent Land. The promising season that we believe he's got coming up for him this year. But backed up there beside him is his running back, Ollie James. Actually, in the spring game here against Dixie County, we had James that took the first ball to the house.
Wow.
So that
opening play.
Yeah, he took it to the house. He got a cutback run there and just was able to go all the way there. But then your receivers, you've got Reese Vaught and Schultz as well on the other side of him, but ones that are willing to do what they have to do to get the catch.
One thing I noticed when I was out on the field, the grass is pretty high. So a lot of teams will do that and not cut it as low if they want to slow the opposing team down. So apparently Dixie a little worried about Branford's speed here tonight.
Worried about their speed, yes, sir, for sure. A lot of these guys who have also ran track for Branford, who've been pretty produced well on the track as well as on the football field.
Two teams, the captains meeting at midfield with the officials getting ready for the coin flip. For the Dixie County Bears, their regular season will open up against Lafayette County. They come in here next week, and that game will be Lafayette and Dixie County next week. That's the opening regular season game. And then for Dixie County, they'll play Trenton. They'll go to Taylor County. They've got Bellevue, Keystone Heights, Bell, and then they end on the road at Chiefland, at Bluntstown, at Hamilton County, and wrap up the season against West Nassau. That's the schedule for Dixie County. Dixie County Bears in their red and white uniforms, and the Branford Buccaneers in their traveling. Looks like the Florida Gators out there, traveling uniforms. Blue pants and white jerseys. What was your favorite combination of colors for Branford?
My favorite combination, I believe, would have to been the blue. Well, yeah, I'd say the white on blue, or even the blue on orange was good. For sure. We had talked about it would have been nice to do the blackout uniforms, but I don't believe that was something that was in the budget for sure. That may take a little bit to do. But then you go adding uniforms, you go add helmets as well.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's expensive.
For sure, it does.
All right, the coin flip. Let's see who ends up winning the toss here. And it looks like Branford has won the toss. They defer to the second half. So the Dixie County Bears will get first touch of the football here in this kickoff classic contest. First game ever live stream for Branford football, and love to have them on board here at rivercountrysports.com.
As we welcome our fans from both sides to honor God and country in this great nation that we live in. At this time, we will have Fellowship for Christian Athletes President and senior student for Dixie County High School, Jalen Teague, lead us in our prayer. Gentlemen, we ask you please remove your hats. Following that, please be prepared for the national anthem, which will be sung immediately by Miss Roxanne Bird. Let us pray.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, Lord God, we come to you tonight, oh God, asking you to move in this stadium, God. Lord God, you said where 2 or 3 are gathered, God, you'll be in the midst. So God, even in the football stadium, God, I ask that you just come in, God, and touch both teams, God. No hurt, harm, or danger tonight, Father God. No injury walking off, Father God. Touch each team and touch the coaches, God, for sportsmanship on all tonight, Father. I ask that you touch even the cheerleaders, God, that they keep the spirits on both sides pumped up. And God, I just ask now that you bless the fans, God, and I just ask that you bless the whole arena, Father God, because you can. You're the only one that can do it. And God, I just thank you for who you are and how great you are. In Jesus' name, amen.
Football fans, we ask you please address the colors at the west end of the stadium for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red columns bursting in gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mr. Teague and Miss Bird.
Celebrating America there.
We'd like to
And God and country.
welcome our officials for the
Getting ready for tonight's ball game. The officials now at midfield as they're introduced over the PA system, and Michael Christie leading the crew.
Bill Jordan.
Known him for a long time. He used to referee Pee Wee football way back when I was coaching in Live Oak.
He did. See, Michael Christie, he was actually my vice principal at my elementary school.
No kid.
There at Columbia City Elementary in Columbia County. So yeah, we've known him for a while as well.
And his dad, Hayward Christie, is a legend.
Right. Yes,
Oh,
sir. He was around the football program for a long time too. There in
doubt.
Columbia County as well.
No doubt. And refereed a bunch of games in Branford and Live Oak and Jasper, all over the place.
So Hayward and his wife actually attended our church there in Lake City at the time. But yes, sir, known them for a long time. So real good people.
And the Bucks have made their way out onto the field, carrying that pirate flag along with the American flag. And they make their way to the visiting sideline. And now the Bears, they roll on in here to the stadium, getting ready to do battle in this kickoff classic. Back when you were in high school, you remember, did you get up for the kickoff classic, treat it like a real game, or did it feel more like a preseason warm-up?
So I mean, any game really felt like something intense. I mean, you practice how you play. So even though it seems like a practice game per se, it's still one that you want to take serious. It's your first look of the regular season to see what you and your guys are going to look like. So as much effort you can put into that is as much benefit you get out of it.
I tell you what, I bet they're ready to hit somebody new. Been hitting each other, all summer long, so it's time to hit somebody else. And Branford will tee the ball up at the 40-yard line. And who's doing the kicking chores out here?
So new kicker this year. Not been able to identify the kicker, but last year with Lopez doing the kicking.
It's like
54. Lopez did join us back here this year. I believe he moved away for a little while, but was able to come back for the season.
Lopez tees it up for the Bucks.
Lopez
There's
goes
the
up
whistle.
for the kick. Kicks it back. Receives it. One trying to come around this side. Brought down by a crew of Buccaneers.
John Teague on the return for the Bears.
Pretty good coverage down there by the Buccaneer special teams unit. And so Dixie County will begin this drive inside their 30-yard line.
First and 10.
And looks like to be around the 30, I'm going to guess the 36-yard line. Hard to see the markers from here, but there's 40, so help me out here. 26-yard line.
Yeah, you mentioned about the high grass. I wonder if their tactic as well is not painting the field.
Yeah. It's tough to see from up here, but we'll do our best. Somewhere around the 25-yard line.
Bears take the snap, hands it off to the left around here. Brought down by a crew of Buccaneers around the 26-yard line going out.
Jericho Fleming there, sophomore, number 7 on the carry for Dixie County. Got a 4-yard pickup on the play, so 2nd and 6 coming up.
From their own 27-yard line.
Bears back in the huddle. Break the huddle, heading to the line. One, Teague in the shotgun position.
He's going to keep it himself.
Keeps it.
Teague on the carry for the Bears, stopped by number 60, Jesse Norris.
Brought down by number 60, Norris, for the Bucks.
All right, so that's going to bring up a big 3rd down. Quarterback was able to pick up a couple, but still got about 3 or 4 to go for the first down.
Couple guys you want to look out for on the Branford defense here is number 50 in the middle, Wyatt Derringer, along with Vernon Richards beside him, playing in the middle. Number 5.
Big number 67 up front. That's Case Townsend.
3. Teague still in the back.
And got a flag before the snap of the ball here.
I'll start against the Bears.
Be a legal procedure, and boy, that's going to cost them on a 3rd down. They were looking at 3rd and relatively short, and now putting themselves in a hole with that penalty.
3rd down, 8 yards to go for the Bears from the 25.
As Townsend goes out, and looks like number 52, Humphreys, goes in for him on the D-line.
It's Mason Humphreys.
Bears come back up to the line. 5 across the front with a tight end on the left. Number 2 motions across. Throws the flat there. Brought down. Gain of about 4 on the 3 or 4 on the play.
That was Teague to Teague. Kedron Teague throwing to Ion Teague.
Stopped by the
One and number
Buccaneers
2.
for the partner.
You're going to be short of the first down on that catch. So that's going to bring up a 4th down call. Let's see what they do here.
They're about 4 down, 2 yards.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to
Timeout Bears.
take a timeout here and think about it. So we'll find out if they punt or go for it after this timeout. It's Bucks Football on RiverCountrySports.com.
Sponsors of Bear.
This is Jeff Mosley
And this is Lance McCray.
at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet.
Yep, Jeff likes football so much, he thinks it's a good idea to play football while he's playing golf.
We both think football is the most important sport ever made.
Yes, it is. Jeff and I both agree, and we can both agree on that since we both played football.
Yes, it is, Lance. Go get 'em, boys, and hope to see you down at the store.
7 to noon. at the
Bucks Football back here on RiverCountrySports.com. Wayne Luttrell along with Jackson Jones doing the call tonight. Next week, Stephen Jones is going to be sitting in my spot. I thought, Kenny Burt, he does the PA back, and he said he might make an appearance, but I don't know if he made it here or not tonight.
Yeah, we'd love to see Kenny try and tag along with us on the broadcast one night. But yeah, Stephen Jones, my dad, actually joining us with us back in Brantford as they take on North Florida Educational next week.
Dixie's going for it here. 4th down, and they decide to go for it early in this game. Not going to make it.
Taken down.
Key on the scrap.
Looks like 5, Waller. That's Devin Waller taking him down, coming around from the outside.
Nobody blocked Devin Waller, and he gets a big sack for the Buccaneers. And now look at the field position. Because they didn't punt, the Bucs are going to take over deep in Bears territory here.
Now you wonder, was it really worth it? Was it really worth it not going for it there and not punting it?
I mean, you don't know the situation, whether they've worked out. You know, a lot of teams haven't worked out their special teams at this point, so maybe they felt more comfortable going for it as to punting the football. I don't know what the case is, but, you know, just football mentality early in the game. Normally you kick it away. You don't take that chance this early.
Puts the Bucks in a good position as Land enters in the huddle. That's Trent Land. They
First
break
down,
the huddle
52.
going up to the line.
That's the Bear 27.
Center 58, Keaton Brown, looking to snap it to Land back in the shotgun position with Ollie James, number 2, to his right. As he hands it off, it's a reverse. It's a reverse with Reese Vaught going around the outside, number 0. He cuts back.
Great cut.
Looking to keep going.
He's
He cuts
dancing.
back and cuts back again. Brought down, looking like around the 3 or 4 yard line. Big pickup play for the Bucks, bringing them down into the red zone. Deep down into the red zone.
Inside that Roundtree Moore Chevy red zone. That's where they are right now, knocking on the door, looking for those first points of the game. 9:26 to play opening quarter, and the Bucks threaten. Boy, that reverse, I thought he was going all the way there.
He almost
made
went
a
all the
nice
way. He
cut inside.
Yeah, he was doing that, dancing around.
They get a 1st and goal opportunity now from the 5-yard line.
Laying back in the shotgun with, looks like James behind
Movement
him.
up front.
Flag
Movement up
on the
front.
play.
Let's see who jumped. Offsides.
Offside penalty. against
Half the
Bears.
distance.
Half the distance remain first down.
So they get the down over. And instead of from the 5, it's from the 2.5, 3-yard line now.
Bucks moving down early in their drive, down into the red zone on the 2.5, 3 yard line. Loaded backfield here.
And they're going to punch it in. Power football coming.
Land back, they try and draw another offsides.
And I think it worked. He's out there and shouting those cadence. And this time it goes against Branford. So one of his linemen moved.
First down.
There's a lot of pointing going on down there.
It was.
Nobody knew who it was.
Except for the guys in striped shirts. It's still 1st and goal, but now back to around the 8-yard line. They never got the play off there. Quarterback was calling signals and trying to get him to jump, and got his own man to move.
1st down goal to go for the Branford Buccaneers from the Bears 7.
Loaded in the backfield. Trent Land, number 4.
Got Ollie James back there behind him.
Like a call.
There's the pitch
Coming
to him.
in. Pitches it off to the left. James stumbles.
He just lost his footing. I think he would have gotten to the corner if he kept his feet.
Had a block going from the outside.
Just inside the
Looks like he had the corner tied down there on the outside. Just wasn't able to keep himself on top of his feet there.
Call that a tackle by the turf monster. And we
That
got a penalty.
might be part of their tactic here with the tall grass.
Ends up being a holding call against Branford, so wouldn't have mattered anyway.
holding against the Buccaneers, 10 yards penalty from the spot of the foul.
First and goal, and this is going to move it back around the 15-yard line. Well, they had the ball down to the 3. They're going the wrong way right now, but it's still 1st down.
Still 1st down.
Third down goal to go for the Bucs.
3rd down.
I'll bring up 3rd down for the Bucs.
Okay.
Still around the 8-yard line. As they throw it out to Vaught. Shakes around. Looks like he's brought down right there around the 2-yard line. Close to getting it in. Just leaked out the backfield, looked like.
All right, so if that was 3rd down, this is going to bring up 4th down and goal to go, correct?
4th down goal to go for the Bucs from talking about the 2-yard line. 4th and goal.
Pretty good attendance here from the from the Bucs as well as the Bears fan as they load the stadium just for the Kickoff Classic.
Yeah, nice crowd tonight.
Many
and good weather.
Many of them looking forward to see what the new coach for the Bears are able to do for them as they line up. Land still in the shotgun position. Motion across. James tries to punch it in. See if he made it in.
I don't see any indication yet. Looking at the officials, I don't think he got there. Dixie stopped him. No, there's the touchdown
He
sign.
got in.
Carey stopped inside the 1-yard line by the Bears. Buccaneers will turn it over on down.
Little confusion there on the
Well,
play.
the one official held his hands up and indicated touchdown, and then but the Bears are celebrating, and the PA announcer said they didn't make it, so it's hard to see from our angle.
They call that a touchdown.
Okay, it was a touchdown. So we were right, and the PA guy was wrong.
That's right.
All right, Bucks are on the scoreboard.
Touchdown. Hunt for the signal, gang. Sorry about that, Bear fans. We'll get
They're going to kick it right here.
Going for the PAT.
That's number 20, J.C. Corrado for the kick. Extra point for the Bucs.
That's a fake.
Oh, it's a fake. He faked it. Vault around, running around. See if he can get the throw off. He got it off, but he was brought down. Brought down right there close.
Complete the Braden conversion.
Now, was that by design, or was that just a bad snap and he, did the fire drill, kind of reacted to it?
I think that was the fire drill. May have just been a little. I think it was a little closer to the kicker there. So they probably yelled fire and then got it out there. Try to get it around to the right side. Looked like.
And penalty against Branford, that's going to be declined. And so the 2-point try is no good, but we'll take the 6. The Branford Buccaneers with a 6-0 lead. 7:51 to go first quarter. It's Bucks football on rivercountrysports.com.
Penalties declined.
Back here in beautiful Cross City, Florida, Dixie County High School, where the Branford Buccaneers and the Dixie County Bears are doing battle tonight. High school football, the Kickoff Classic. Getting the season started here in 2025.
Bucks are currently trying to get it lined back up to kick off here.
Yeah, they had a penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct after that 2-point try. So that's going to back him up, make him kick from the 30 instead of the 40 this time.
Lopez, a returning kicker from last year.
6-0 Bucks over Dixie County. And the Bears about to get the ball back.
To kick for the Bucks.
David Lopez lines up to kick. Kicks it off. Goes deep.
Nice kick. Look at this.
Still going back. Is he going to let it roll?
Roll in the end zone.
Lets it rolls all the way for a touchback.
The 20-yard line for the Bears.
Ball is going to be spotted on the 20 line.
Well, that's
20-yard line for the Bears.
Great kick that time. Then he got the roll and rolled all the way to the end zone.
Got the roll.
You know, the thing about that is if you're the receiver and you let that ball roll, I mean, you never know how football's going to bounce. That thing could have died at the 1. I mean, he took a chance and it got there.
He could have been bad for the Bears right there, put him in bad field position, but luckily for them, it got all the way back and rolled into the end zone there.
All right, Teague at quarterback. Let's see if he can get the team moving this time as Dixie has a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Looks like Thomas is going to split out to the near side. He's the wingback near side, and they'll give it to the running back.
Brought down there by a couple Buccaneers. Looks like around the
33 Medlin on the carry for the Bears. Stop by number 58.
Around the 21-yard line. That'll bring up second down. Gain of 3.
Down 7 Bears from the 23.
Bears looking for that play to get them started. Backfield quarterback Teague in the shotgun. Throws it. It's intercepted. Looks like T.C. Smith. He's going back. Number 6, T.C. Smith brought down.
Teague's pass.
Close to the 10-yard line. Good tip and catch there by Smith. Was able to go up and high point that ball.
What an incredible play. Great defensive play as he saw that and kind of tracked it down, just knocked it out of the air. Next thing he knew, he had possession and was going the other way. Thought he was going to get to the end zone. That's what he was thinking, but what a great turnover. Great interception by that young man. T.C. Smith.
Yeah, T.C. is one of those guys who was able to transfer into Branford here this year. But just one of those who will add a lot of help to Branford there on both sides of the ball.
For sure.
Which has been proven here in the middle of the first quarter. As the Bucks get the ball back.
About the 15-yard line. Bucks looking to add to that 6-0 lead.
Number 9, Poindexter motions across. It's handed off to the running back. 28. That's Carson Capella on the carry, brought down.
Stop by Teague.
A inside trap play there. Opens up a nice hole, and he knows what to do with the football. Scoots through there and close to first down yardage.
From the 7-yard line.
All right, Bucks break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage.
Capella still in the backfield. Looks like along with Smith, number 6. Land. Motions Arcavian Jones, number 7 across. Arcavian to the outside. Tries to cut it back, but just not enough. Stopped just short of the touchdown. It's like around the 2-3 yard line.
Looks like he got enough for the first down, however, on the running play. He was trying for that corner, but Bears not allowing him to do that. He got down there close. And now a timeout on the football field. 6:06 showing in the opening quarter here. It's a 6-0 lead right now.
Bear fans, we'd like to once again thank.
Hey, don't miss the coaches show. The coaches show each Tuesday here at River Country. Join us, Coach Tim Clark, for the latest on Bucks football, brought to you in part by Van Carpet One, Farm Bureau Insurance, and the Suwannee County School District. The Coaches Show, 7 to 8 p.m. Tuesdays, right here on rivercountrysports.com.
First quarter sponsors, Bear football.
Got action going on around the area. The Suwannee Bulldogs on the road to Bishop Kenny. That game also available on River Country Sports. Also in action around the area, you got Fort White at Trenton tonight. Columbia High playing host to Oak Leaf. Baker County is hosting Hawthorne tonight. Chiefland traveling to Crystal River. Bradford County on the road to Cocoa. Newberry at Eastside. Union County at Port St. Joe. Williston at University Christian. We had some games earlier in the week. Lafayette and Taylor didn't get a score on that one, but they played last night. And then you had Santa Fe hosting Gainesville, I think, Wednesday night of this week. The Hamilton County game at Valwood, that game was canceled. Apparently there's an obscure FHSAA rule where you can't play out of state in week 0.
Can't play out of state, really?
Yeah, news to us. But anyway, they lose a game. And that would have been a regular season game for Georgia.
Oh, so not like this right here, Kickoff Classic. So it would have been, for Georgia, that would have been the regular
For Georgia,
season?
regular season, but for Florida, it would have been a Kickoff Classic. And apparently there's some rule, which I'd never heard enforced before. But anyway, that canceled that ball game.
Bucks moving back up to the line.
Great opportunity here.
The Bucks are looking to punch it back in on first down. 4 downs to move the ball. Land back in the shotgun position. Behind him, James. That's Ollie James, number 2. To his left, T.C. Smith, number 6. James gets the ball.
Yeah,
James in for the touchdown. That's the Bucks putting 6 on the board.
He went in standing up.
Touchdown.
I mean, great job by that offensive line to open that hole up, and he just ran through it, and no problem at all. He's into the end zone and scores the 6, hands the football to the referee, and trots to the sideline. 12-0 Branford.
Bucks looking to kick in the extra point here. It's a good thing about James that he's been able to add some size in the weight room. Just the ability to bounce off of tacklers.
League 64 comes on the field for Dixie County. That's Jordan Jones.
Look to kick it here. Get a good snap off. And it's good for the extra point.
Kick is good.
That'll give your
6
Bucks
minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Bucks 12,
13.
0.
Bears 0. 6 minutes remaining on your opening quarter here.
And we'll take a timeout. We'll be right back on rivercountrysports.com.
It's rodeo time in Live Oak, the 5th annual Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, October 17th and 18th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the fairground. Bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, roping, steer wrestling. Tickets at the gate, adults just $10, 12 and under $5. The Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, presented by Pilgrims and sponsored by Visit Suwannee County. Friday and Saturday, October 17th and 18th. Live streamed on the 18th at rivercountrysports.com. Don't miss the rodeo. For more, visit SuwanneeParks.com.
And back here in Cross City, Branford Buccaneers 13-0 over Dixie County. 6 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. And Bucks tried to tee the ball up at the 45. The referee said, no, back it up 5 yards. So back they go to the 40-yard line. There's the kickoff.
Kickoff goes back, looking to receive it this time. That's number 1. Dancing around, brought down. A couple Buccaneers there.
Turn for the Bears. Initial stop.
Give you scores from around the area. Columbia and Oak Leaf now tied up at 7 apiece. See Williston with a 10-0 lead over University Christian. As the Bears get ready for this drive, and might be bringing in a new QB here. See number 5 checking in the ball game. Fort White leads Trenton 7-0. That game beginning of the second quarter.
Bears come up to the line here. Teague back in the backfield and shotgun, and he drops the ball. Let's see if he can pick it up. If he's going to pick it up, and it's looks like recovered by the Bucks. We'll see the call here.
On the scramble, fumble on the play.
And it is. It's picked up
No, correction.
by the Bucks. Bucks going to receive the ball
Fumble, be first down.
back here down around the 23, 24-yard line.
My goodness. Well, that's tough sledding there for the Bears as they make that costly error. Now the Bucks again with great field position to begin this drive, already leading by 2 touchdowns.
Teague there, quarterback for the Bears, just not able to hang on to the ball as he tried to move around to the left side. Bucks come back up to the line. Getting ready to get the snap off.
And an official timeout there.
Timeout.
Must be some kind of equipment malfunction or something. Not quite sure.
Ready to get the ball back in play there. Bucks with the ball. Snap's taken.
Wide
and
open.
He's wide open.
My
That's
God.
number 7, Arcavian Jones, putting 6 on the board for the Bucks.
That was just too easy, wasn't it? 26-yard touchdown toss. Nobody covered him.
Looks like another guy distracted the corner there. Allowed Jones to just slip out for the easy throw from QB Land.
No doubt. That increased the score to 19-0 as they line up for the PAT. Boy, one play, 26 yards after the fumble recovery, and turnovers are hurting the Bears. Right now, that interception turned into a Buck score, and now the fumble recovery turns into another Buck score.
Vaught receives the hold.
Kick is good.
Kicked in. Kick is good.
So 5:36 showing now on the scoreboard clock, and the Bucks increase their lead now 20-0.
Under half a minute there for the Bucks. It took just to punch the ball back in.
Didn't take long at all, did it? Hey, don't forget, if you're in the market for real estate, call Pool Realty. Their team has the experience, the knowledge, and the listings to make your dreams come true. Their agents work hard to match each customer with a property that best fits their needs. Whether you're in Live Oak or looking in Branford or anywhere in North Central Florida, they're committed to providing an exceptional real estate experience. Pool Realty, with offices both in Live Oak and in Branford, they've got you covered, Suwannee County. Call Pool Realty for all of your real estate needs.
Lopez tees it up.
Lopez tees it up here.
For the Bears.
Ready to kick it off.
Christian Harshman deep.
I believe the 4th time he's kicked it off tonight as he goes. Kicked it deep into the left again. Looks like he's going to let it roll, but is it going to be brought down?
Yeah, they blew it dead down there, and now the flags drop.
Flag on the play.
Kind of lackadaisical on that return. I'm surprised they didn't pick it up and run with it. But he kind of let it roll, and it rolled down inside the 10-yard line.
Didn't really look like he wanted to pick the ball up there and run with it.
It did not.
The procedure for the kick going out of bounds.
And so they're going to make him kick again, or they can take it to the 35. Looks like they want the 35-yard line. If it went out of bounds, that's their option. So that's twice that Dixie County's kind of gambled, and that ball's rolled the right way for them.
With the Bears not really being able to produce much here and get to the other side of the field, you think they'd try at least a shot that they had to get the ball moving down the field a little bit, but just let it roll there.
You about ready for some college football? That's getting ready to start.
Ready for some college football. It's coming up here. We've got a packed weekend on the weekend of the 29th.
Yeah. But actually, it starts the weekend before that with some smaller games just to give you an appetizer. And then the next weekend, Labor Day weekend, man, there are some big matchups coming up. I mean, in the state schools all involved, Florida, they start off with an easy game, LIU. That'll be on that Saturday, which of that Labor Day weekend. I guess that's the 30th. But how about Texas and Ohio State, 1 against 2?
Texas and Ohio State, a replay of the college football.
Yeah. You got Alabama, FSU. You got Miami, Notre Dame. You got LSU, Clemson. I mean, the opening weekend is going to be jam-packed full of great games.
Miami, Notre Dame is one that I hold close to my heart, you would say, as a Miami fan.
Yeah, me too.
Here's your option to take the ball. Your option to take it at 35-yard line. First and 10.
Actually, we've got an all Hurricanes crew here, which is kind of crazy in North Florida. Our camera operator, our streamer.
Teague takes the ball right here.
Goodness.
Brought down. Looks like by number 52, Mason Humphreys.
And I mean, he was there when the handoff was made. The exchange is made, and I thought for a minute he was going to take the handoff.
Out in the backfield. Richards. Lost the 5 on the play.
Number 52,
Now 15.
Mason Humphreys, one you want to look out for the Bucks this season.
Bucks
Been able
off to a hot start here.
Been able to grow a lot in the offseason. Didn't work.
So they lost about 6 yards on that play. This will be second in around 16.
Teague still in the backfield with Fleming. Hands the ball off there to Fleming. Fleming still going. Still going. Fleming brings it down. Couple arm tackles there. Finally brought down.
Eon Teague on the carry for the Bears.
I tell you what, give credit to Eon Teague. He did that by himself. I mean, he got a couple of blocks to begin that run, but he just kept bouncing and spinning and just kept churning those legs. And what a great run by that young man. First down, Dixie County.
Brought down there around the 44, 45-yard line. Still going out for the Bears. Brings up first down on the play.
That was just great individual effort on that play. All the way out to the 45-yard line.
Being able to escape a lot of tackles there.
He did.
Teague, ball hits the ground, cuts back, brought down, trying to be brought down. Finally brought down there by a crew of Buccaneers.
And the quarterback that time did all he could. I mean, he was lucky just to get the handle on that one because the ball was on the ground. It was a bad snap from center. But he was able to pick it up. And as soon as he did, there were about 13 bucks in his face. So
didn't have a whole lot of time there to create a play.
Under 4 minutes to go here. Opening quarter, Bucks up by 20. And he ended up losing on that play. Gosh, about 8 or 9 yards. So second and long coming up here. Bucks line up on defense. They've got 4 at the line of scrimmage. And now here come the Bears.
Looks like a new quarterback in now for the Bears.
We're 17, and they took too long.
Jason Aker, senior this year for the Bears.
It's Bears.
Hey, it just took too long with the new quarterback, trying to get the play in, and time expired, so they take a 5-yard penalty there.
Moves them back.
On the 30.
Closer to 30-yard line there, yeah.
Third and about 23, I'm guessing.
Jason Aker take the snap, hands it off. Number 3 there. Kenzie Thomas. Looks like brought down around the 36.
Third down Bears.
That'll bring up third down for the Bears. Hands it off there. Brought down.
Thomas on the carry for the Bears. Up by Richards. Poindexter.
It's number 3, Thomas, on the carry there for the Bears.
And
brought down by Vernon Richards, number 3 there for your Bucks. Middle linebacker, guy that shows a lot of potential there for the Bucks. He's helped out a lot last year. He was a 100-plus tackler for the Bucks last year on the inside the box there.
Flag on the play, and let's sort this one out. The white cap comes out to tell us what it's all about. And he puts that flag away, maybe. Well, they never moved the ball, so I guess there wasn't a penalty. Maybe he just dropped the flag on accident. Not sure.
Decline, 4th down Bears.
Okay, holding against the Bears in its decline. Now, he could have showed us that. It would have been helpful.
It's like a hurt bear walking off the field there. Coach helped him out, able to limp off the field.
It's like they're going to punt this time.
Back to punt. Punt's off. Decent punt there. Gets a decent roll.
Take a bear roll.
Picked up by the Bears around the 27-yard line.
10 Buccaneers.
And, they did the right thing there, did Branford. You don't want to take a chance of picking that up in traffic, so they just kind of let the ball roll. And they're going to get decent field position. Already leading by 20. No reason to try something like that and then make a mistake.
Bucks coming back out. Coach walks out on the field. Coach Clark here. 8th, 9th year in the program. Been able to really turn this Bucks crew around. A lot of guys seeming to buy into the program here. Looks like there's a tight bunch to the right for the Bucks. Direct snap to number 6. T.C. Smith as he spins around. Dancing around.
Smith on the carry. Stopped by a host of Bears.
So they run the Wildcat that time. Direct snap. Going to the running back. And Bears did a pretty good job, though, of keeping that to a short gain. Picked up 4 or 5. Second down coming up, so 4-yard pickup. It'll be a 2nd and 6 now from the 31-yard line. Bruce Boyette Stadium here in Cross City. The Dixie County Bears hosting the Branford Buccaneers in this kickoff classic.
Tight bunch right there again. Ball snapped. James with the ball. Looks like Ollie James there, brought down by a crew of Bears around the 40-yard line.
Should be enough for the first down. He did a nice job there just following his blocks. They opened up a nice hole, but ran through there, followed his blocks best he could, and got the needed yardage for a big Buccaneer first down. A 9-yard pickup there, out to the 40-yard line now. 1st and 10. Bucks new set of downs here. Clock moving. We're down to 30 seconds to play in this opening quarter.
Bucks walking back up to the line here. Loaded backfield here. We're not seeing quarterback Trent Land in right now currently. Running more of a wildcat formation. Direct snap looks like to the back here.
And we got a timeout on the field. Now it's going to be a flag. And I think Dixie County may have had too many men on the field. And that is going to be the call. Legal participation. They had 12 men out there to try to stop the Bucks.
Illegal substitution on the Bears. 12 men on the field.
That'll move the Bucks forward 5 yards. They're around the 45-yard line going out.
They're going to stay with the Wildcat.
They're going to get the snap off before the first quarter ends here.
They will not.
Doesn't look like it. Tried to get it off in time, but just not enough time.
So at the end of one quarter, it's Branford 20 and Dixie County nothing. It's Buccaneer football on rivercountrysports.com.
This is Jeff Mosley
And this is Lance McCray.
at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet.
Yep. Jeff likes football so much, he thinks it's a good idea to play football while he's playing golf.
We both think football is the most important sport ever made.
Yes, it is. Jeff and I both agree, and we can both agree on that since we both played football.
Yes, it is, Lance. Go get them, boys, and hope to see you down at the store.
Down south
Can.
here, Mr. Keith Cranford. Thank you,
Okay, back here in Cross City, Dixie County Bears and the Branford Buccaneers. So far, it's been all Bucks through one quarter.
football fans.
Jackson 20-0. Branford looking good early in this game.
Hamburgers, hot dogs, and sauce.
They're just kind of doing things at will right now. They're just testing the Wildcat out, and that's looking pretty good. Land looked pretty good at quarterback in the first couple of drives. The defense has been spectacular. Couple of turnovers, interception, fumble recovery.
Couple of passes there completed, allowed the Bucks to score a couple early touchdowns in the first quarter. Up 20-0. Gets turned as we're getting turned around here.
So it's a 1st and 5 now to begin the second quarter. Branford at their 45-yard line to begin here in the second quarter. There it is, inside trap play. And slight pickup there, number 8 on the carry that time.
That's Tripp Schultz there.
So that was a Wildcat snap, and the running back hands off inside to the wing back.
Bucks back in the huddle.
Second down and about 2 yards to go here. Close to midfield.
Bucks back up with the tight bunch to the right. Looks like James to receive the snap, but is he going to throw it?
He did.
Tried to throw it there, leaking around to the right side. It was incomplete.
He was kind of throwing on the run there, and that was a little bit of a trick play as they throw. They're showing they can do different things from the Wildcat, not just a straight running attack, but they're a little inside trap there. And then this play, they try to throw a little flare pass, goes incomplete.
Bears here making a couple substitution as number 51 comes off the field.
Another Teague.
Another Teague there.
Back to pass.
Long pass there. And it's caught by Vaught down the right side.
And he did a great job adjusting to the football. That ball was a little bit underthrown, and he saw it and stopped and made the adjustment. Made a great catch in a big game for the Branford Buccaneers on that play.
Just looked like the defensive back there just couldn't get to it in time. Enough that allowed Reese Vaught there, number 0, to make the catch. Bringing up a first down. Around the 22-yard line for the Bucks.
Twin receivers near side. Late defender checking on for Dixie County.
9 Poindexter motions across. The ball's handoff looks like to Capella. Capella goes around the left side. Brought down there.
Number 33 on the tackle that time.
28,
Lucas Medlin.
Number 33, Lucas Medlin for the Bears.
So a pretty good pickup, about 5 yards on that carry.
Looks like they've got the quarterback Teague there playing both sides of the ball. That's something you didn't see for Branford, which their numbers this year really allowed for them to work their quarterback only on the offensive side of the ball. As you see Land back there, take a snap. James motions out to the right, flares out, but drops the ball.
Well, that was dangerous. So number 52 had a beat on that. That could have been a pick 6. Dangerous pass that time. 52 had the read and almost came up with a pick to get Dixie County back in the game, but incomplete pass.
James doesn't look very happy there as Number 2, Ollie James, running back, goes off the field as Land brings the call in to the huddle. Breaks their 3rd down. Going in. 17-yard line. Land back in the shotgun position with Capella, 28, straight behind him. Capella hands it off to his right. Capella brought down there.
Should be enough. It's awfully close to a first down. I think he's got enough for it. Let's see where they mark it.
Bears continually making substitutions there. I don't know if they're trying to try out a couple different things to stop this Bucs running game.
And it is a first down.
For the Bears. First down, Buccaneers.
Bucs pick up a first down at around the 12-yard line. Under 10 minutes to play here in the first half of action. Stay tuned for our player spotlight coming up at the half.
6 motions across there. Smith. Land fires.
Well, he threw into traffic there and incomplete. Tried to thread the needle.
Incomplete pass there. Looks like broken up by number 1, Gedron Teague. Quarterback there for the Bears. Limps off the field. May have been cramping up there. They make a couple more substitutions.
That's one thing you're doing in, the Kickoff Classic. You're working out the kinks, trying to, get your substitution patterns down, and kids know, who plays behind who, and learning those things is it's key to the season. Get all those kinks worked out this week, because next week they count.
Land takes a snap, throws it up, fade ball to the corner of the end zone. Brought in there. Looks like by number 0, Reese Vaught. Adds another 6 there to the board for the Bucs.
They had 3 receivers to the near side, and he went to the single receiver who was isolated one-on-one to the far side, and that was just too easy. I mean, he got open. He put that back. Obviously, they've been working on that because that was a beautifully thrown ball and great catch, and another 6 for Branford.
J.C. Corrado
On
there
kick,
for the kick for the Bucs. Vaught on the hold. Gets a snap. Kick goes up, but it's no good.
9:32 remaining.
Goes to the left.
Bucks
26-0 Branford. 9:32 left in the first half of action. It's Bucs football on RiverCountrySports.com.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Van Carpet One. For 78 years, we've been your local family-owned and operated floor covering store, and we can't wait to serve you. Let's go check out some of the stuff we've got and say hey to the guys.
Hey guys, this is Michael Van here at Van Carpet One. Wanted to show you our huge display of carpet. Got about 1,000 rolls for you that we can order. We also keep about 100 in stock that are on clearance, so please come down and give us a visit. We appreciate it.
Come in and see the largest tile collection in North Florida. Van Carpet One has every tile you could possibly imagine. If you can't find it here, they don't make it. Guys, take a look at this. This is just some of our options in waterproof vinyl plank, where we have the largest selection anywhere around here, including over 70 pallets in stock, ready to go right now. Come in and see our fantastic selection of elegant hardwood too, followed up by fantastic service that you expect from a company like Van Carpet One.
Come on in and see us.
We can't wait to serve you. And that's a boom shakalaka.
That last Branford drive, 10 plays and 73 yards. That was a time-consuming drive. They worked on a lot of things, and everything worked. Ended up with that great touchdown catch in the end zone, great pass, and scored 26-0 at this point. Branford, pretty much everything they're doing is working right now.
Players having to take a knee on the field now. Looks like number 1 for the Bears, Teague, started off there at quarterback, now down on the sideline as we seen him limp off a minute ago.
Boy, I hope he's okay. He's a key part of this ball club.
Had to bring the stretcher out for him. Sitting up now.
Yeah. And I'm hoping they're just erring on the side of caution. You just don't know, but he's being assisted right now onto the stretcher. So Nobody ever wants to see that. 9:32 showing on the second quarter clock. Score 26-0. Branford leads here in Dixie County. You can follow Suwannee County football all season long. Like and subscribe to the channel and catch all the action of Buccaneer and Bulldog football exclusively here on rivercountrysports.com. Suwannee on the road. They're at Bishop Kenny. They'll open up the regular season next week against those Columbia High Tigers in the Oaken Bucket Battle. And Branford with a home ball game next Friday night. And now Teague, the young man, being assisted off the field. And we're praying for him.
Big loss there for the Bears.
Yeah, and not only a big loss in terms of as a great football player and a great part of what they want to get accomplished, but just emotionally. I mean, that's a tough thing to see when one of your teammates goes down like that.
Sure. The Bucks there, we ended off last season having a lot of those injuries, so had to end up taking on the Hawthorne Hornets there in the first round of the playoffs there with only 3 of the 10 remaining seniors that we had left from the regular season.
Injuries are always of course, a big part of any football team's success. You want to avoid them, but sometimes they're unavoidable. And, having a lot of depth can help offset that. But when you lose a great player, I mean, you just can't replace, talent. And when you don't have a lot of depth, I mean, that really hurts, especially, with this level of football with a lot of guys going both ways. Now you've lost not only an offensive player, you may have lost a defensive player and special teams player. I mean,
as we've seen, Teague just went in there on the defensive side of the ball. They're playing safety. Looks like as the Bears took a moment, went to a word in prayer with the coaches and the players and the cheerleaders as the Bucks get ready to kick it back off. Back into your second quarter. 9:32 remaining on the board. Bucks 26, Bears 0.
Suwannee behind Bishop Kenny 21-13 in Jacksonville on this kickoff classic night.
Lopez back for the kick. Kicks it off. Whistle blown here.
We had a flag. Must have been an offsides call, be my guess. Offsides or procedure. Because that flag went down right at the 40-yard line where the Buccaneers kicked from. And it is going to be a procedure call against Branford. So movement before the kick, and we'll kick it again. Back him up 5 to the 35.
See if Lopez can get a little deeper kick this time. That's number 6, Harshly, in the back to receive the kick.
Lopez tees it up at the 35.
Ball teed up there at the 45 for the Bucks. So Lopez kicks it off. Deep center. Harshly to receive the kick, and he muffs it. It's brought down. Brought down there. Looks like by number 11, Blake Pilkington for the Bucks.
And you got to give credit to number 2. He bobbled that ball a couple of times, but he did finally find the handle and was able to maintain possession and advance the ball out to around the 25-yard line. So Dixie County could use something positive to happen here. 9:24 to play second quarter. They're down 26-0, but they have a new opportunity here as the Bears will take over at their own 25-yard line. Kind of huddled up there by the coaching staff there on the sideline. Now they'll make their way to their side of the line of scrimmage. It looks like 17 at quarterback now.
That's Jason Aker, the senior there for the Bears. Back at quarterback in the shotgun position. Aker waiting for the snap. Takes a snap. Throws down, and it's caught. Caught by number 6, but he's brought down. That's James Harsley.
Pass complete.
That's the biggest play for Dixie County tonight, man. That was great. Had that receiver streaking down there, had one-on-one coverage. The quarterback he got just enough protection back there, gave him time to find his receiver, and they put it down in a perfect spot. Makes the catch in a big gain, Dixie County.
May have been what the Bears needed to get something turned around.
And really going to challenge the Branford defense. They'd like to leave that goose egg up there on the other end of the scoreboard, so the Bucs don't have to tighten the screws defensively. Let's see if Dixie County can take advantage of the momentum here.
Brings up good field position for the Bears. First down.
About a 50-yard gain there.
Nice pass and throw there from Akers to Harsley. Takes the snap. Runs around 17. Akers brought down. It runs around to the right side.
Akers on the scramble for the Bears.
Just kind of scrambling around back there and knowing to throw to and really nowhere to run for him. So the Buccaneers did a great job of stringing that play out and bringing him down. Looks like no gain on the play.
Second down, 10 to go for the Bears.
Bears at their deepest penetration here at the Branford 25-yard line, facing a 2nd and 10.
Bears still in the huddle there. Coach comes out on the field, talked to a couple of the players.
I have some in the truck, but no, but that's the right one.
Looks like
bad snap.
Bad snap there to Teague. Dancing around. Brought down by a crew of Buccaneers.
And, you know, there's not much you can do when the bad snap disrupts the play like that. And, you know, the defense sees that, and they're coming, man, when that ball's on the ground. And just nothing for him to do. Teague did what he could scrambling around, but now they were in great shape there at the 25-yard line, but now going the wrong way with a 3rd and long coming up here.
Back the Bears up.
Timeout Bears.
No, Wayne, we're seeing some lightning and clouds rolling in the area.
I see that. And we're sitting in the stands, and I don't have any rain gear, and I'm praying it goes around us right now.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, second quarter sponsors, Dixie County Property Appraiser Robbie Lee.
Timeout on the field. 7:37 showing on the second quarter clock. Yeah, and not only that, we're sitting on metal bleachers. So
sitting on metal bleachers, not very ideal here.
No.
Home Fencing, Dalton and Vernon Long. Ross City, Chief of Police, Jamie King.
Probably should have set up at the
Bear football.
up at the top there, but they said there wasn't room. So I'm looking up there thinking, man, at least, yeah. Anyway, too late to worry about it now. But we really don't want to get the equipment wet, so. What we got here, we looked at radar, and the skies were clear, and yeah. Tell me it's going around us. Okay. You think so? Okay. Radar says it's going around us, so that's good news. I'm going to hold them to that. All right, big 3rd down play coming up here, Jacksonville, Dixie County. 3rd and long.
3rd down Bears.
Do what?
Hear it.
What?
They can hear it.
Okay. There's the pass, and going to be incomplete.
Akers pass into fatigue. Number 2 incomplete. 4th down Bears.
So to bring up a 4th down, and now let's see, interesting call coming up here for Dixie County. You know, they try to kick it away, kick it in the corner. They're going to go for it. They're on the Buck side of the field. They're about the 34-yard line, but a 4th, and I'm guessing around 19 here, 19 or 20 yards to go. And it looks like they're going to line up and try Try a long field goal, perhaps. Well, in high school football, if you don't make the field goal, as long as you get it to the end zone, then, the other team will take over at the 20. Don't get it to the end zone, it's a live ball.
Looks like the Bucks have number 8, Trip Schultz back there.
Could be a fake.
Field goal.
No,
Tries to kick it. Didn't have the distance.
he didn't, and this guy could have been returned. But the flag before that went off, and it's going to go against Dixie County, and that's going to take that idea away from them. Illegal substitution. Second time they've been caught for that tonight.
Main 4th down.
So still 4th down, but now 4th and around 25. And I'm thinking they're probably going to punt here.
Bears still switching out players here, on and off. Number 72 enters the game.
Big boy.
Wyatt Hines.
One of the big Bears. Buccaneers got some big size over there, too. They look a little bigger than they have in the past. They've been hitting that weight room, eating at the galley.
Number 17,
And
Jason Akers still back in the backfield.
They are going to go for it here. Look for number 6. He's the kid that caught the long pass. If they give him time, I'm guessing that's where they're going.
James Harshly.
Another flag out there. It may have taken too long.
5-yard penalty.
My
main
goodness.
4th down.
Another illegal substitution. You can only have 11.
Bears going to be going for it all here. 4th and a mile and a half.
I got to get it down to the 15-yard line here for a first down.
Backed up all the way, looks like, to the 43-yard line. Going in. That's Aker taking the snap in the shotgun. Scrambles around to the right side, but he's brought down by a couple of Buccaneers.
He just ran out of time. Number 58 there in on the sack, along with
Keaton
number 52.
Brown, along with Mason Humphreys there. Two of the younger Buccaneers that are making an impact here for them tonight.
And he just ran out of time. Quarterback was looking to go deep, and if he'd have had just a little more time, he could have got that throw off, and then he decided to see if he could run with it, but too many Bucks in the backfield, and so that didn't happen. And now the Buccaneers will take over possession of the football, leading 26-0, 7:19 to play here in the opening half of action.
Buccaneers here take over the ball. Bringing up first down. 10 to go. Land back at quarterback in the shotgun position. Takes a snap. Flag thrown. Looked like some early movement there.
Yeah, going to be a procedure call against Branford. The officials, remember, this is their first game, so they're working out some kinks. Kind of active here in this one. Stops the clock on the penalty. 7:16 to play, second quarter.
A lot of flags being thrown here tonight.
Sure
Working through the second quarter here.
False start against the Buccaneers. 5-yard penalty, remain first down.
Now 1st and 15, and it'll back him up close to the 40-yard line.
And back tries to get him jump off sides.
Is that the injured young man? I think that's him.
It is. Teague back walking on the sideline without pads on now this time.
But that's great to see. He's back out there walking in his own power. Not going to play, obviously, tonight, but he's going to be okay.
Gives Coach a hug there.
Right back to 1st and 10.
Sure, Coach is glad to see him back walking. Land takes it, hands it off to James. James around the right side. James going down to the 50. Cuts back, and he's still going to the 45, to the 20.
Look out.
And James still going all the way. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Can you believe that run? Oh, my God.
James dancing all over the place there for the Buccaneers, adding 6 to the board.
I thought he was going to go down. He cuts inside. He did a spin move. He got shook off a defender, used a straight arm, and next thing you know, into the promised land. Touchdown, Buccaneers. What a run.
Good run there by Matuali James. No, James just now entering high school, freshman this year.
You're kidding me. Man, he looks like he's been playing for a while there. Looked like a senior. That kid's got a promising future. My goodness, what a run. All right, Bucks in business here now, 32-0, 7 minutes to go. And getting ready for the extra point here. And we got an unsportsmanlike conduct going to be called on Branford for excessive celebration after that exciting touchdown run. That's one call that I hate in high school ball. I mean, let the kids get excited. You score a touchdown. I mean, I understand it if you're, pointing fingers in somebody's face or something. But if you're just celebrating with your teammates, I don't.
If you just run 60, 65 yards.
Yeah. You should celebrate a little bit.
You should celebrate a little bit. You've been working all offseason for it, and you finally do it, but then you get called down for celebrating.
Well, the touchdown stands, but the infraction there, they'll probably march that off on the kickoff, and Buccaneers going to use a quick timeout here. All right, we're going to take a timeout as well. 7 minutes to go first half. It's Bucks football on rivercountrysports.com. And back here in Cross City, Bruce Boyette Stadium. Buccaneers ready for the extra point. They took a timeout before the PAT, leading 32-0. We've got lightning in the distance, but I've been assured that it's going to go around us. So that's good news.
Let's hope it stays that way, as the rain wouldn't help anybody here.
That sure wouldn't.
Been pretty nice all day today around the surrounding area.
If the Bucks get another score without letting Dixie County score, we're going to see a running clock in the second half.
Coach will attempt a 2-point conversion.
2-point try.
Hands it off there to Capella as he just walks in
28.
on the right side of the
conversion is
snap.
good. 7 minutes remaining.
And, I mean, he just waltzed in there. Made it look easy. 34-0 now. Branford with the lead here in Cross City. I talked to the athletic director earlier in this week, and I was trying to get a roster, and at that point they hadn't passed out jerseys, so they didn't have a roster ready. And he warned me. He said it's probably going to be a rebuilding year for us. He said they've got a first-year coach, and they've last year they finished 3-7, but they entered that tournament, the Florida Invitational tournament, and they went on a run, made it to the championship game where they fell short of the championship, but had a great run, 4 straight wins. And so all that momentum, but the coach last year stepped down, and now they're starting over again with a new coach and trying to get things rolling. But, you've got to – it's one thing, and we've watched this happen up in Hamilton County where, you change coaching staffs every year and the kids can't get any momentum going. You've got to get that you've got to get people believing in the system. So you get a coach, you get your assistants, and you get kids to buy in and working toward one goal. If not, it's going to be a long year.
Kids really buying into the program there. It's a big, important part.
It is. And Dixie County's going to get there, but it's going to take some work. I remember last time I came down here, Coach Wilkerson was here, and they had things rolling back then. They were one of the powerhouses at their level in 1A.
Even last year, the Bears taking on the Bucks here in the Kickoff Classic, beating them. Lopez with the kick. Down to the left side, takes a bounce back this way. Oh, he's going to pick it up. He's going to cut back. That's number 5, Jaden Pate, finally taken down there around the 33-yard line. Stopped by number 10, Micah Bussey.
First down, Bears.
Pate did a great job that time picking that ball up and making something out of nothing there, and giving the Dixie County Bears decent field position with that return. Good job by Branford on their special teams unit. So out to the 33-yard line, and that's where Dixie County will begin this drive. Dixie County could use some points here. They had a little bit of momentum on their last drive, had that long pass play, but then the drive stalled out, and penalties and mistakes started costing them.
Bears walking back up to the line after breaking the huddle.
Kind of settled in with number 17 here at quarterback.
Akers looking to try to turn it around there for the Bears. Running back to the right, that's number 3. Hands it off there to the left side.
Had a good running room there. A nice hole to run through.
Thomas on the carry.
Kenzie Thomas on the carry.
And a big pickup there of about 8 yards.
42-yard line. Second down.
Maybe 9. Give him 9 yards there.
Second down 2.
So good looking run there, and that's a good way to get the drive started here for Dixie County.
Second and short there for the Bears. They're looking for the first down.
All right, Buck showed a 5-man defensive front last time. Now they got 3. Now they're sneaking 2 more up here on the ends. So a 5-man front once again. Ball on the ground.
In the backfield. Drops the ball, but picks it up and tries to make a tough run back up the middle of the field.
And that just disrupts the play. The ball's rolling around, and the quarterback, all he can do is pick it up and try to scramble. I mean, you know, I don't know what the intention was on that play, but he did a great job just trying to make something happen. But they'll lose about 1.5 yards there.
A lot of times with the ball dropping and falling on the ground like that, you really just got to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And, of course, and like I say, when the defense sees that, you're going to tee off. Everybody's coming at that point.
For the Bears, what it really looked like is starting off the quarterback with Teague, more of a running style quarterback, but then with him going down being injured, you've got 17 Aker coming in, taking over. Looks like more of a passing style quarterback as you've seen him complete that catch to.
You can see he's a veteran and has been through the wars before.
Lines up back in the shotgun position. Hands the ball off to the right side. Taken around to the right, but brought down.
Too many bucks.
Great snap.
7 tried to get that corner turn, but Buccaneers defense not allowing that to happen.
Number 9, point extra for the Buccaneers.
It's like maybe a loss of a couple there on the play.
So they had a 2nd and 1, and now they're looking at a 4th and 5.
143.
And I'm guessing they're going to punt here.
38-yard line.
That's on their own side of the field. And see what they elect to do. 17 looks like is also the punter. So, and late player checking in the field, number 78 comes up on that line.
17 Aker seems to be able to do it all there for the Bears as he punts it. Good punt there, received by number 8 Schultz. Bounces around to the outside, going to the right side, tries to get out to the outside, beats a man.
Big return.
Big return there for the Bucs. See if he can keep it going. Finally pushed out of bounds by the Bears. Good run by Schultz there.
Buccaneers.
I mean, and that, you know, you punt the ball and you're thinking you can't go for it on your own side of the field. You might as well punt and play field position, but then you allow a return like that and
return
might as well have gone for it.
Return of about looking close to 60 yards there, return.
Great return, no question. 3:53 left to go here in the second quarter. 34-0. Branford leading Dixie County. Timeout on the football field. And while we have a timeout, I want to remind you about the Coaches Show. Don't miss the Coaches Show here on River Country Sports. The Coaches Show each Tuesday. And either Jackson Jones or myself will be joined by head coach Tim Clark for the latest on Buccaneer football. It's brought to you in part by Van Carpet One, Farm Bureau Insurance, and the Suwannee County School District. The Coaches Show, 7 to 8 p.m. Tuesdays right here on rivercountrysports.com. River Country Sports, Suwannee County's streaming channel. You got the Suwannee Bulldogs in Jacksonville and Branford on the road here in Cross City. Bringing you both of these streams.
Bucks up to a 34-0 lead now.
They get another score, and we're looking at a running clock in the second half.
Only 3:53 left to go there for the
I'm sure Coach
Exactly.
Clark and the coaching staff is thinking at this point, we want to get everybody in, get them some playing time,
Right.
get them some experience out here. So we're probably going to see a lot of the younger kids in the second half get their chance.
It's what you like to see as a coach, though. See your starting guys go in and be able to get the job then there early in the first half, and then be able to really in the second half work in some of your newer guys. See who's going to be your guys that's going to help you out if you have a guy go down.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not to happen, but if part of sports, if it does, then you got a guy you can rely on.
Yeah, it is a big part of football for sure. Injuries, and it's unfortunate that it happens, but everybody knows the risk of getting out here and playing this physical sport. And hopefully Lady Luck's on your side and you can cruise through the season and keep healthy. But let's face it, it's not easy. Football is a tough sport. These kids have been working. Both squads have been working through the summer heat, working in the weight room, doing everything they can to get ready for the year. And it's the teams that put in that extra work. When you have those volunteer practices when it's hot, and you'd rather go fishing, you'd rather do something fun. And those guys that get out there and get after it during the summer months makes the difference when you get into these type games.
Right, that's a lot of stuff. I can't necessarily speak for the Bears, but that's a lot of things that we've seen out of the Bucks here over the summer.
I know just the short time I was around just seemed like great camaraderie, everybody kind of buying in. And we may have a delay coming up here. Looks like both teams are headed off the field. So we may have a weather delay is what I'm guessing.
So a 30-minute weather delay.
30-minute weather delay. Okay, great.
I actually spoke about it on the ride over. Was hoping not to see a weather delay take place, but that's one of those things that you run into in Florida. You just run into that weather.
They could at least got us till halftime. That would have been nice. Yeah, I know that. The fans are telling me. There's nothing I can do about it. The officials made the call, and now we're going to have a delay of a half hour at least, as there is lightning in the distance. But according to radar, that's going around us, and so should not be a problem. But you never know about lightning. I mean, it could strike any time. So they're going to err on the side of caution. So, just one of those things. There's not a whole lot you can do about it as we
Fans, the information we have is
going to have to wait the 30 minutes.
We'll update you as soon as we have more information.
That never made sense to me, though. You got the delay and everybody's sitting here in the metal bleachers. Wow, the kids are off the field. I understand why they do it. I just would rather get the game in myself. So we're in a holding pattern here in Cross City.
Yes, nobody was able to tell the refs there on the field about the weather pattern going into trying to go around us there, but
all right,
3:53 left to go in the second quarter. We were kind of hoping to get in the rest of the first half. That way your halftime could merge into your weather delay as well.
That's what we were hoping for. We were shooting for that clock to keep running, but they stopped it at 3:53. We're going to step aside back after this on rivercountrysports.com.
You were there at the beginning. You stood behind me, guiding me through good times and bad, teaching me lessons I wouldn't appreciate until later, preparing me for the day when you couldn't be here. What you've given me, I'll carry wherever I go. And because of your planning, I know I'll go far.
Set your family up for life. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance. Your friends for life.
Farm Bureau Insurance, serving Florida for over 70 years. In Swanee County, you'll find Farm Bureau in Branford and in Live Oak. In Branford on Drain Street, phone 935-1274. And in Live Oak on Dowling Avenue, call 362-1274. Real service, real people, Farm Bureau Insurance.
And back here at Dixie County High School, we're basically going to go into a holding pattern for 30 minutes and see what they decide to do. They're in a delay, a lightning delay. It's not raining here, but there is lightning in the distance, and they've decided to err on the side of caution, and so they have held things up here in this kickoff classic. Branford in the lead 34-0, 3:53 showing on the second quarter clock, and we're just going to wait it out, I guess. So bear with us. We'll keep the stream going, but we're going to take a break and see what they decide to do. I'm going to go get the rain gear is what I'm going to do, just in case. And we are back live, waiting for live action. The officials have made it back out on the field. Neither team has come out of the locker room yet, but they tell me we're about 5 minutes away from getting back to live action. We've got 3 minutes showing on the scoreboard clock until halftime, a 34-0 Branford lead. And, never did get any rain here. We just had distant lightning. And so they decided to call a weather delay, kind of erring on the side of caution.
Right. Yeah, went in and kind of checked how the radar was looking, kind of moving the other direction from us now. But yeah, just I guess wanted to play it safe there.
But your impressions of Branford early, I know it's just a kickoff classic, but everything seems to be working. I mean, offense, defense had a couple of turnovers, giving good field position, special teams. Bucks seem to be looking pretty good here early.
Yeah, Bucks are looking good. Their running's been working well. Once they if they give their quarterback enough time, the passing's been working as well. So really they've opened the playbook to really do whatever as they please, really, which will getting up 34-0 here with 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. I mean, you're opening up to allow younger players as well to really to get some spotlight.
No doubt about it. Got younger guys in there, and they've been able to work the wildcat. They've been able to, work some deep patterns. They've done a little bit of everything as far as the offense, and that's kind of what they wanted to see. That's what a preseason game is about, is kind of working on things that you've been working on practice. Let's see if they work on a Friday night. And so far, so good as far as the Buccaneers are concerned. Now, Dixie County has shown some flashes. They're a very young football team, kind of a rebuilding year, but they just haven't been able to sustain a drive. Just too many mistakes. They kind of hurt themselves.
Yeah, it made it tough when you had Teague out earlier on in the game, because he was one of their. I spoke with some of their former players in the break there a minute ago, and they said Teague was one of their main playmakers. So they really hope to see him back on the field here soon in the next game or two.
It was good to see him, back out, at least walking under his own power, because he left on a stretcher, but he came back on the field after the injury walking, and not going to go back in the game, but that was always good to see. Some scores from around the area. I've got Ridgeview final score beating Keystone Heights tonight, 43-0, the final there. This one is in the second half, just started the third quarter. Williston up on University Christian, score is 17-14. Columbia at the half over Oak Leaf, that score is 10-7 with the Tigers in the lead there. Columbia and Swanee next week for the Oak and Bucket Trophy. There's our score, 34-0 Branford over Dixie County. Oop. I learned how to work the phone.
Yeah, tell us, Wayne, what are you checking these scores out on? That way some of the other fans can go in there and check them out as well.
It's a website called Score Stream, and basically just type in Florida high school football scores, and this is the one that pops up. And just looking around the area, we got a minute, just seeing if I can find any area scores. Of course, this has got the whole state of Florida, so you're all over the map there trying to find the scores in your area. Venice leading Gadsden County at the half, 13-0. Boy, that's a long road trip for Gadsden County, traveling all the way down to Venice.
Both teams starting to warm back up.
Bowles 41-14 leading Creekside on this kickoff classic night. Williston 27-0, or excuse me, that's Wellington 27-0 over Suncoast. It's down south. Cocoa in the fourth quarter leading Bradford County 16-7. Those are always two powerhouses here in North Central Florida. Lake Weir, you're going to see them later in the season. Jackson Lake Weir with a second quarter lead 6-0 over Hardee County.
I believe Lake Weir will be on the road as well this year.
It's a road game, for Branford.
One of the further road games this year. I know one thing that Branford typically likes to do in their schedule is book a longer road game, which I know they weren't able to get a very far game this year, but Lake Weir is still making a little over 2-hour drive for the Bucks this season. Coming up here soon.
Yeah, you like to. I know as a fan, I like the games that are close to home that you can get to.
I'd like to go ahead and mention our third and fourth quarter sponsors and appreciate your attention. We
We
thank
got
those
Kenny Burt
who sponsor
Jr. is going to step up and talk to us as soon as he gets that headset on. And Kenny is the PA announcer for the Branford Buccaneers. You hear me?
Wood, not hold timber.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Oh, awesome. I can't hear anything, so I'm assuming I'm live.
Yes, you are live.
Awesome. Hey, guys, it's MC Kenny B coming at you from the Bears Den down here in Dixie County at the Bruce Doyle Stadium, that is. I'm sorry, I couldn't see the name there.
Yeah, Bruce Boyette.
Bruce Doyle. So
Stadium.
The Buccaneers with the commanding 34-0 lead here as we resume action after a rain delay. So
it never rained, though.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Supporting Bear football for the fourth quarter.
We're here.
Buccaneers Junkin, Camper Vintage, Fines, Michael and Autumn Bright. That's Junkin Camper Vintage Fines, Michael and Autumn Bright. Keith Tootin and family.
Hey, there we go.
Mission
All
Metals,
right.
Now you can hear.
Now we're live, not Memorex.
Studios Photography.
We want to thank all the Buccaneer fans checking in on the action tonight over here in Dixie County as the Buccaneers enjoying a 34-0 lead
sponsors
here in the second quarter after a rain delay. Should be back to action shortly. Nice privilege and honor to be here, Wayne. Thanks for inviting me up to.
Well, thank you, man. I'm glad you made the trip over here.
Yeah, it was about 45 minutes from the house. I was watching the weather and not praying for rain, but hey, here it comes. Welcome to Florida. Wait 15 minutes, the weather's bound to change.
That's right. 5 minutes or 5 miles, right?
That's right.
It can change. But we didn't ever get the rain. We had lightning in the distance, but luckily we didn't get any rain here.
We could see it coming, but it never made it here. So we'll take that. Enjoy the lack of rain in our area there.
Well, you don't get to at home games. You're working. You're on that the PA announcing, but here on the road you get to kick back and enjoy it and just be a fan. Have you enjoyed this ball game so far?
It's hot out here. I'm used to the AC in the press box. I was telling my Buccaneer fans over on the home visitor side earlier that where's the fan? Where's the AC? They said welcome to the club. So
I went in. Now Dixie County's got a nice air conditioned press box. So it's just not very big, and they didn't have room for us. But I did visit that a little bit. And it felt good in there.
We tried. Looks like the top is as well vacant at this time with one of our actual Branford guys up there up top. Looks like the only one. So.
Is it too late in the game to move upstairs? We call a timeout.
Yes, it is. We can't move all this equipment. All right, we're about to go back to action. 3:53 left in the second quarter. It's 34-0 Branford.
Go Bucks.
As they lead here, and the Buccaneers should have the football.
Looks like there's about the tap going on. It's the ball down at the Bear 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Yeah, remember Dixie County went for it on fourth down, and Branford will take over there and have great field position. They punted the ball is what they did, and then Branford had that good return, which got the ball all the way down close to that Roundtree Chevy red zone.
And you wonder, are they going to continue to keep landing there if they start having the running clock and score here within the remaining of the second quarter here?
Probably going to see the younger quarterback come in, I would imagine, get some work in the second half anyway. All right, it's never an easy thing to do after, you've been warmed up and everything, then you cool off, and now you got to get back out there and play football again. So let's see if the Bucks have any lasting effects from that.
First down,
Buccaneers, first and 10 of the 21. Bears 21, that is.
Land takes a snap. Throws over, screen pass to 7, Arcavian Jones. It's incomplete.
Just that quick pass at the line of scrimmage, and then hopefully you get a block and make a move and make something happen down there. Had isolated coverage, but that one fell a little bit short, incomplete.
Really, your goal kind of there of the screen pass is having your slot guy work his way to the cornerback there and just get a block off, allowing him to get to the outside.
Now, the dangerous thing about that pass is if he can read it and jump that route.
Right.
That could be a pick six. You got to be careful of that.
Twins left for the Buccaneers. Pass to their left side.
That's
ball carrier keeps his feet. Falls down to 38.
He's had 3 or 4 catches tonight. He has been impressive. Big number 0.
Vault's one of those players that played with us as well last year that really made an impact on what the team was able to do last year, helping us out more in the quarterback position as well, running that wildcat.
Right.
Able to get things going a lot of times.
I got to pick up a 3 there, so it'll be 3rd and 7 now from the 18-yard line inside that Roundtree Moore Chevy red zone. Clock is running. Coming up at halftime, we've got our player spotlight, so stick around for that.
It's 3rd down coming up for your Buccaneers from the Dixie County 18-yard line.
Got a loaded backfield here. Land back to take the snap in the shotgun position. 9, Poindexter motions across. 8, Schultz steps to the left, busts around to the right, gets a block, and he's in for a Buccaneer touchdown.
Touchdown!
And that was that inside trap play. They've been running that successfully all night long. They got the block, the kick out, and then you had the receiver down the field put a block on one of the defensive backs, and that allowed him to get to the end zone untouched.
Buccaneers run a bear trap. No bears. They're near for a tackle.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Really able to give the kicker some work this year. A younger kicker kicking the extra points for him. Able to give him some good work in-game scenario.
Yeah. Thank you.
Throttle on the kick.
Being attacked by bugs up here. All right, here comes the PAT. High
Ball
snap.
there. Pick it up, Bo. Pick it up.
Got to do something with it. It's a live ball.
It's live ball. He's taking it back. Is he going to be ran down? They're Waller trying to chase him down. 7 still down around the left side. Live ball. Vaught trying to get him, and he goes all the way. Able to pick up the 2 extra points there.
How about that?
Gets the Bears on the board. There with 2 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Bears return for the conversion.
So the PAT, a bad snap, and Branford just didn't really react to that. The ball's on the ground, and finally Dixie County comes up with it and then goes the distance the other way. And this flag might be for excessive celebration.
2:44 left here before halftime. Score stands. Buccaneers 40, Bears 2.
Well, they haven't put the 2 up on the scoreboard yet, and the officials are talking about something.
Penalty on the play there.
If that excessive celebration is called, that's something we've seen out of both teams now. So
right, if that's the call, but I haven't seen them put the points on the board here. So if the flag was before that, then the 2 points not going to be no good. And a lot of times in high school ball, we don't get an explanation, and we got to kind of try to figure out what the officials are doing. But it looked to me like the kid scored. That's what I saw. And if there was a penalty, the Whitecap, if he could show us what that was, it would be helpful. And they don't seem to be doing that. But anyway, there's still a goose egg on the scoreboard, not 2 points.
No points from the Bears returning the conversion. Kick failed.
So no points scored by the Bears.
I'll be darned.
Still holding that goose egg. 40-0 here for your Bucks.
I think that kid earned 2 points.
he had to go the distance for it for sure. But now you've got your Bears lining up again to receive the kick. Lopez still there lined up, teed up for the kick. A couple extra Bears players entering the field right before the kick.
Good
Kicks
kick.
it deep middle.
Wow.
Boy's got a leg there. Kicks it into the end zone.
It's going to come out to the 20-yard line, and that's where Dixie County will set up shop.
For a touchback.
Well, the Branford Buccaneers have kept that 0 on the scoreboard, so they got away with one, but still a shutout at this point.
Kickers are a valuable weapon in high school football.
They sure are.
They can change field position, change the outcome of a game in a heartbeat. Nice job by the Buccaneers kicker.
If he can get that ball to the end zone and negate the return, I mean, a lot of teams, they put that best athlete back there and he gets the ball in the open field, that could be dangerous. So a good kicker can negate that. And so far, Branford's shown that they can kick the football.
Lopez able to navigate the ball pretty far downfield over these past 2 seasons with him back there at the kicker position.
40-0. Wow.
Bears set up shot with first down and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
First down, Bears.
Sorry.
That's Jason Aker, number 17, still back there playing quarterback. Looking to take the snap. Hands it off to his running back on the left side. Finally brought down. That's number 3, Kenzie Thomas there on the run.
Like number 5 in there on the tackle, number 54 with an assist.
Crew of Buccaneer defenders in on the tackle.
Yeah, you had a bunch of Bucks in there. A bevy of Bucks.
A wrecking crew of Buccaneer defenders.
This Buck defense has looked pretty good. How about that interception? Kid picked it up out of the air. They've had a fumble recovery, giving their offense good field position a couple of times.
T.C. Smith, though, was number 6, able to help out the Bucks there earlier on.
No doubt. Great.
Good return on the pick as well.
Second down, 6 coming up for the Bears from their 24-yard line.
Thomas still back in the backfield. Wing back, set up to the right. Hands it off again to the right side.
Wow. Just too much speed for Branford.
Travis on the carry. No gain.
Too much penetration across the line of scrimmage, and double Nichols leading the tackle that time, big number 55.
Second team Bears. Third down.
Preston Knight there on the tackle
Good job.
for
young
your
man.
Bucks.
Yes, sir.
Gain of 1 on the play brings up third down 5.
Third down Bears.
Preston Knight there, number 55 for the Bucks, one of those players who was added to the injury list last year, but then back healthy this year, should be able to help out the Bucks on the defensive side along with the offensive side of the ball as well.
Big third down play coming up here for Dixie County.
It's third down.
Takes a snap there at 17, scrambling around, trying to make something with the play here. Finally brought down.
For the Bears.
And that was a coverage play that time. There was nobody open downfield, and the quarterback had time, but then he had to scramble and try to make something out of nothing. Picks up a yard, but that's not going to be enough. It'll be 4th and 4. And clock running down to about 35 seconds till halftime. Ball at the 26-yard line. The Branford at their own 26. And they're probably going to take the delay here. Let as much time expire as they can. They're still running kids on the field.
Bears really trying to substitute out their players to see what'll work best for them.
Right now they're just milking that clock. They may get it all the way to halftime. No delay.
And that's your halftime.
Half.
Bucks with a 40-0 lead.
And we'll be back after this on rivercountrysports.com.
You were there at the beginning. You stood behind me, guiding me through good times and bad, teaching me lessons I wouldn't appreciate until later, preparing me for the day when you couldn't be here. What you've given me, I'll carry wherever I go. And because of your planning, I know I'll go far.
Set your family up for life. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance. Your friends for life.
Farm Bureau Insurance, serving Florida for over 70 years. In Suwannee County, you'll find Farm Bureau in Branford and in Live Oak. In Branford on Drain Street, phone 935-1274. And in Live Oak on Dowling Avenue, call 362-1274. Real service, real people, Farm Bureau Insurance.
Back here at Dixie County High School, it's halftime. Your score is 40-0 as the Branford Buccaneers have the big lead here. Your impressions of the first half of action. What can you say? Bucks are looking good.
Man, that first half there for the Bucks, it's really turned out well. I mean, as you see, the score really has shown what the Bucks have been able to do here in the first half. I mean, they've tried throwing the ball and it's worked. They've tried running the ball and it's worked. I mean, everything that the Bucks have really thrown at these Bears has been successful so far.
They've scored on every possession. I mean, you can't do much better than that. Kenny, if they get this kind of offense at home, you're going to be yelling a lot of touchdowns on that PA.
Yes, sir. We'll be sure to enjoy that. I'll take all I can get. I enjoy hollering Buccaneer touchdown all night long.
Now, Kenny, you're also a member of the Branford Quarterback Club, right?
Yes, sir. Our Branford Quarterback Club supports our Branford football team with supplies for the program that help the boys and help the coaches, help the teams grow together, from equipment to food, meals and stuff. So we've got a great community that rallies around the school, the team, and the Branford quarterback club as well.
Tell you what, if you're a Branford Buccaneer supporter, man, you ought to join that quarterback club, make a contribution. That's the money that goes to meals, goes to equipment, goes to travel, does a lot of things to help out those kids.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that sign program is you guys got. That's
we
pretty cool.
Each year put banners up on our sidelines to show the community how they support the programs, and it's been a banner year for the Buccaneers, and we're always looking to grow and expand our program.
Now, how is it, Kenny, that you're able to get one of these banners that'll go on the sideline for the Buck games?
Well, I've got a form I can reach out to you and give to you. It's got a couple different selections, sideline, end zone. So.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to take a timeout here. We'll come back with Player Spotlight. Stay tuned for that. That's coming up next here on RiverCountrySports.com.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Van Carpet One. For 78 years, we've been your local family-owned and operated floor covering store, and we can't wait to serve you. Let's go check out some of the stuff we've got and say hey to the guys.
Hey guys, this is Michael Van here at Van Carpet One. Wanted to show you our huge display of carpet. Got about 1,000 rolls for you that we can order. We also keep about 100 in stock that are on clearance, so please come down and give us a visit. We appreciate it.
Come in and see the largest tile collection in North Florida. Van Carpet One has every tile you could possibly imagine. If you can't find it here, they don't make it. Guys, take a look at this. This is just some of our options in waterproof vinyl plank, where we have the largest selection anywhere around here, including over 70 pallets in stock, ready to go right now. Come in and see our fantastic selection of elegant hardwood too, followed up by fantastic service that you expect from a company like Van Carpet One.
Come on in and see us.
We can't wait to serve you. And that's a boom shakalaka.
And welcome back, everyone. It's Player Spotlight. I'm Wayne Luttrell stepping in and getting ready for the second half action with Jackson Jones. This is the play-by-play man right here. Now, you were a Buccaneer, so we're going to talk about your playing days. Tell me about your Buccaneer career playing football down here.
Yeah, so it was really a blast. I had a great time playing over here. I played over here in my junior and my senior year. I actually transferred over from being in the Columbia school system to Branford, which I was actually gonna not continue playing anymore, just kind of focus a little more on other things outside of football. But then I moved over here, wasn't thinking about playing, and then kind of seen the brotherhood and the bond that the guys had, and really just wanted to take a part of that, be a part of it.
Okay, so you didn't transfer to Branford to play football. It just, once you got down here, then you became part of the program.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. That's correct.
Did you play football at Columbia?
I did, yes, sir. So I played throughout middle school, and then my 9th and 10th grade year there as well.
All right. What, do you have fond memories from that, or was it getting to the point where you felt like you couldn't compete, or?
Well, I mean, you kind of just get lost in the cycle a little bit. I mean, you've got your top of the line standout guys, but I mean, if you're really not one of them, you kind of feel like you lose yourself a little bit in it. And if you aren't completely bought in and love the game, then it's just kind of tough to want to continue doing that full time.
So this was just a good fit for you.
Yes, sir, for sure. I'd say that I moved over here, and there was better opportunity. I felt like I could improve my skill and do all that a whole lot better. Just being over here, and you felt wanted a little bit more because
It's a
just like
tighter knit community.
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Not just because there's less people or less players, but because of the bond and the grouping that the guys have that meshes well.
So having said that, how much do you miss it now that you've stepped away from it and you're not on that field?
So when I transferred over to go to school in Brantford, I didn't think I'd miss football at all. But then looking back now, I do miss it a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
I've just coming out here watching some of these guys play. Like it's been tough. I mean,
You feel like you could still jump out there and help this team?
yeah, yeah. I mean, you walk in and you see the guys working, and you wish that you could go back and help them, but you kind of realize that season is kind of came to an end. People kind of talk and say that once it's over with, you'll want to do it again, and but I kind of see where they're coming from now.
Now that
in
you're one
saying
of
that.
us old guys, you
Right,
get it,
for
right?
sure, for
You're
sure.
only in high school once, man. You only get that opportunity one time, and I tell young guys all the time, man, take advantage of it. Play sports. Be involved in clubs. I mean, don't just sit there and let school pass you by and then look back and say, well, I wish I would have done this or that. But you got involved and you did it, so you got those memories, and they can never take that away from you.
For sure, yes, sir.
Kind of a cool thing. What are you doing now, by the way, when you're not announcing football games?
So when I'm not announcing football games, I'm working at Roundtree Ford
Okay.
up there in the sales department. That's actually with my dad, who's the general manager up there. So as soon as I finished high school, I started working up there, and then um really getting involved and staying involved in church as well.
Yeah.
A big thing that I love to do is playing music. So
Yeah.
I've been able to spend a lot of time growing there and bettering myself in the music industry as well.
Okay. Kind of following after your dad a little bit.
Yes, sir, trying to.
And I don't know if you know this or not, but his dad, Stephen Jones, by the way, GM at Roundtree Ford, but I coached him in Pee Wee football. Can you believe that?
That's crazy. Yeah, that
He was a lineman.
He was a lineman. He
Yeah.
was. Yeah. So he showed me some pictures of back when he was in middle school, and then a little bit smaller than that. That he was a little heftier guy
Yeah.
until he shot up a little bit in height and then leaned out some.
Yeah. So is he a good boss?
Yes, sir. Yeah, he's fun to work with. I can go and talk to him about anything that I need. But I mean, just seeing the kind of way he's ran the business and built it up is kind of pretty inspiring as well.
What about being the play-by-play voice of the Buccaneers? I mean, have you enjoyed this? Is this something you ever thought about doing, or did it just kind of fall in your lap?
Well, so I'll kind of tell you the story about that a little bit. So we were actually on the graduation field
Mhm.
and had just walked off, and then I seen yourself and Miss Tammy speaking with Coach Clark, and he said, "Hey, I think I know that you talked to him about seeing about a younger voice that could help us out with the football games." And he walked over to me and he said, "Hey, I think I know the perfect guy." So I got in contact with y'all, and I did not actually before it all came to piece together. I did not really see myself doing it, but it's been a blast just getting to know some new people and kind of work and being able to talk and announce games.
Yeah.
Really keeps you connected kind of with everything.
It does, and it's fun, and you have to have a love for it. And I want you to come out with a kind of a signature call.
Right.
You got to come up like up in Live Oak. Andy Day, he's give them dogs 6.
Yeah.
So we need one for you. Something,
Right,
the Bucks when they score, the excitement. I mean, what do you have a call in mind?
Well, that's one that I've been thinking of a lot. I've not really came to one yet, but hopefully over the next kind of couple games, that'll be one that kind of just flows out and something we can stick with for a while.
Used to work games down here. We did a game of the week for years when I was doing radio, and Ed Limblade was the guy I used to broadcast with, and he came up with the name the Galley.
The Galley.
He called the stadium here. He called it the Galley. And I said, yeah, that's lame. Why would you call it the Galley? He said, because this is where Buccaneers eat. What do you think? I mean, is that? And
Well,
then we kind of use that. And now that's
Right,
goes back
use
10
it as
years.
the Buccaneers in the galley.
In the Galley, because this is where Buccaneers eat. Nobody else is coming in here
That's right. Nobody's
eating our lunch.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yeah, no, that's a good one. So I'm definitely working on trying to find myself one as well.
Okay. Keep working on that. Get some signature moves. That's
Yes,
that's
sir.
key for broadcasting.
For sure.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool that you came back. I mean, so this is your alma mater, and now you're calling games for these guys. When you look out and you're watching these guys, I mean, can you see the plays developing? Because having played, I mean, and having played under Coach Clark, you kind of know the inside of it. So do you see that, like the offense kind of developing, or oh man, he should have went left, or somebody missed their block, or
Yes, sir. Being up in the box definitely allows you to see everything, but knowing kind of the inside of what things are taking place, and you kind of get yourself caught because sometimes you try not to reveal too much of that. You know what I'm saying? You go to talking, you getting on a roll,
yeah.
and plays are developing. You don't want to spill too much about it. You know
No.
what I'm saying? So
We were playing one time, and this was in Madison, and the PA announcer got a little crazy, and he was just all into it, and all of a sudden he yells, "It's a reverse! It's a reverse!" You can't do that.
No,
You
sometimes
just call what you see.
giving it all away. Yes, sir. You kind of have to turn a blind eye to that a little bit, but
Yeah.
still kind of on the inside, being able to feel and know what's going on a little bit is nice.
No doubt about it. Well, listen, man, wish you a world of success, and I sure appreciate you doing this and being the voice of the Bucks this year. And hopefully the Buccaneers have great success this year and can have a great season. You can look back on and say, hey, I was a part of that. That was my first year doing play-by-play.
Yes, sir, for sure. I think there's a lot that that they're going to continue to grow and continue to build together. But I think it'll turn out great for them.
All right, Jackson, thanks for your time. Good luck in the second half for these Buccaneers.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's been Player Spotlight, back with more Buccaneer action right after this timeout on rivercountrysports.com.
This is Jeff Mosley
And this is Lance McCray.
at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet.
Yep. Jeff likes football so much, he thinks it's a good idea to play football while he's playing golf.
We both think football is the most important sport ever made.
Yes, it is. Jeff and I both agree, and we can both agree on that since we both played football.
Yes, it is, Lance. Go get them, boys, and hope to see you down at the store.
Let the rivers flow. In other words. Hey guys, we're back at it right here at Bruce Oil Field here at Buccaneers 40-0.
They didn't give us a halftime there, so we didn't see that coming. We went to halftime, and they decided to go back to action. So we're in the third quarter now, about 6.5 left. It's still 40-0. That's still your score. Dixie County, coming off a turnover, has the football across midfield into Buccaneer territory, Jackson. They've got it down at around the 44. Here comes a pass play. Quarterback's got time now. He'll take off and run with it and cuts to the middle of that Buccaneer defense, makes a couple of good moves, has enough for first down yardage. And we got a Buck injured on the field down there.
Injured Buccaneer down there on the
16
field.
on the play, first down Bears.
He's able to get up.
Luckily, he's able to pop back up.
Water break.
Time caught on the field for the water break.
Back after this,
left on the clock.
We'll take a quick break. rivercountrysports.com.
It's rodeo time in Live Oak, the 5th annual Swanee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, October 17th and 18th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the fairground. Bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, roping, steer wrestling. Tickets at the gate, adults just $10, 12 and under $5. The Swanee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, presented by Pilgrims and sponsored by Visit Swanee County. Friday and Saturday, October 17th and 18th, live streamed on the 18th at rivercountrysports.com. Don't miss the rodeo. For more, visit SwaneeParks.com.
We're back here live on River Country Sports as the Bucks take the field again. The Dixie County Bears, after a good run by the quarterback there, able to pick up some good yardage on the field.
I had problems getting a roster, to get either team to give me a roster, and finally got the rosters, and now it's blown off during halftime. So we've got a phone roster, and it's too small for me to see. So you're on your own with
might have to zoom in here on the roster to be able to see it.
My eyes definitely can't see that far. All right, quarterback back to pack. Dixie County, he's scrambling once again. Well, this young man can make something out of nothing. There he goes. Takes off and gets what he can.
Talk about a crew of Buccaneer defenders along the sideline. Bears down around the Buccaneer 35-yard line, looks like.
Bears moving that football, trying to get on the scoreboard. So far, nothing to show for their effort, but right now making some pretty good yardage down there. And into Buccaneer territory, and I'm going to guess around the, looks like about the 25-yard line.
Bears get the ball, number 3. There to bounce the ball around the outside. Able to cut back up inside a little bit. Brought down by a crew of Buccaneer defenders.
First down Bears.
I tell you what, for the Bucks, number 5 has been in on a bunch of tackles. He's active.
Devin Wallers, that's number 5 for your Buccaneers.
He's looked good. This whole Buccaneer defensive unit's been pretty stingy. But right now, the Bears are in the best position they've been in. They're inside the Roundtree Moore Chevy red zone. Sorry, I'm used to doing the Swanee games. Matt Campbell filling in for me for the Swanee game tonight. So I'm down here in Branford. As this is your first ever live stream.
First ever live stream, yes, sir.
Going for the touchdown.
Ball thrown up there, incomplete, down the left side. Tried to almost replicate what the Branfords were Branford Buccaneers were able to convert here on the other side of the field earlier with the fade ball to Vaught.
And that's that kid that caught the long ball earlier in the ball game, number 6. He's a pretty good athlete and shows good speed down there. And if that pass would have been on the money, he'd have had 6.
Number 6, T.C. Smith, your Buccaneer defender in the defensive backfield. He's played a strong game all night long. That is T.C. Smith, number 6 for your Buccaneers.
We have heard his name called quite a bit tonight, haven't we?
Bears line back up here. Quarterback to take the snap.
And they try the wildcat there for number 33. Bucks don't bite on it.
Carry, tripped up by Schultz.
Number 8, Tripp
Third down
Schultz in on the
Bears.
stop. Short gain on the play. Brings up second down for the Bears.
Schultz read that all the way. Saw the wildcat coming at him, and he wasn't going to let it happen. All right, stoppage of play, timeout on the field. Bears call the timeout, 3:21 showing on the third quarter clock. Back after this on rivercountrysports.com.
This is Jeff Mosley
And this is Lance McCray.
at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet.
Yep, Jeff likes football so much, he thinks it's a good idea to play football while he's playing golf.
We both think football is the most important sport ever made.
Yes, it is. Jeff and I both agree, and we can both agree on that since we both played football.
Yes, it is, Lance. Go get 'em, boys, and hope to see you down at the store.
Hey, I want to remind you, Buccaneer fans, if you're in the market for real estate, call Pool Realty. Their team has the experience, the knowledge, and the listings to make your dreams come true. Their agents work hard to match each customer with a property that best fits their need. Whether you're looking in Live Oak, Branford, or anywhere in North Central Florida, they are committed to providing an excellent real estate experience for you and for your family. Pool Realty, with offices in Live Oak and in Branford, call Pool Realty for all of your real estate needs. And we certainly appreciate Andrew and Kelly and the staff stepping up and supporting us here on River Country, bringing you Branford football here on rivercountrysports.com.
Pool Realty is a proud sponsor of your Buccaneer quarterback club as well, so we do appreciate their help for the program.
Ball snap. Able to scramble around a little bit to the right side. That's number 7, Jericho Fleming there. Done some good work there for the Bears this afternoon
Carry.
as they're marching even further into the red zone.
They're down to around the 10-yard line now.
Look like number 5, Devin Waller, was in there on the tackle as well. He's been all over the field
Official timeout.
tonight.
And timeout on the field once again. So we'll take a timeout. Back in 30, rivercountrysports.com. Branford Buccaneers football kickoff classic action here in Branford. Thanks for tuning in to the live stream. Hey, tell your friends, subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe to River Country Sports. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. We're over 900 now, so that's the goal.
Currently at 900 subscribers there on the YouTube channel.
A little over 900, so we're shooting for 1,000. That's the goal this year.
Getting closer. Pushed over 968 followers currently. So
Good deal.
sharing that with your friends, be able to boost that up to 1,000.
There you go. That would be nice. Don't forget that coaches show Tuesday night. We'll be talking to Coach Tim Clark back at the studios in Live Oak. So looking forward to that Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. That's when it'll air live. And then, of course, it'll be archived on the channel to watch it at your convenience. Be interesting to talk to Coach Clark and get his thoughts on tonight's performance and what to look forward to during the season.
Looks like we've got an injured Bear down on the Bears sideline. Coaches are over checking on him, medical staff as well.
Yeah, let's hope it's just cramps the way they were working on his leg. That's what I'm thinking. He's kind of walking stiff. And, of course, it's a hot, muggy night, and it's that time of the year when you catch a lot of cramps out here. And even us older guys, man, you ever woke up with a cramp or have one? I mean, it's excruciating.
TMI there.
Yeah.
TMI.
You know it happens, though.
Don't show your age. I won't show mine.
They say pickle juice is good for that.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Pickle juice, mustard as well. They say that helps out with cramp.
Really? I hadn't heard of that one.
Mustard, yeah. We'd used to have guys on the sideline when they catch cramps, they'd sit there and take mustard packets. But I never had to do it, thankfully. But it was that'd be one of those things you just had to bear through.
All right, 4th down. Looks like they're going to try for 3 here.
Next time I catch a cramp, remind me to bring some rye bread. We'll have a corned beef sandwich. Offsides on the Buccaneers. Flag on the play.
Offsides.
And that's going to make this field goal just a little bit easier. Should be a little chip shot.
It'll be a first down, Wayne. Be first and goal.
That's going to give them a first down. No kidding. So forget about the field goal. They're going to go for 6 here. 2.5 left to go, third quarter. And Dixie County trying to get on that scoreboard.
Bears trying to put some points on the board here. A reset of downs really is nice when you're the coach making the play calls, because it really just allows you to kind of relook at the playbook, and it opens up what you can really do there, having a couple more options of what to do.
That was a costly penalty for Branford.
It is preseason, so they'll work on it for next
Snap
week.
number 3, going to take the direct snap and not going to get it.
That's Kenzie Thomas.
Another
on
flag.
the run.
Flag in the backfield here.
The Buccaneers near the line of scrimmage.
Crew with them Buccaneer defenders in on the stop. Brings up second down goal, but we've got a flag on the field as well.
Yeah, got a flag, and this is in the Bears backfield. Probably going to go. We're going to work against Dixie County. Yep. And that's another substitution penalty. They've had 3 or 4 of those. They got to work that out.
Substitution against the Bears. 12 players on the field. 5-yard.
And that's just, and that's what these preseason games are about. But that's just kids not knowing where they're supposed to be, or
right. Substituting guys is good when you're trying to figure out what you need to do, but not good when it's costing you penalties and costing you yardage.
Exactly right. And that was a costly one for them, so that's going to back them up 5.
Ball spotted at the Buccaneer 13, it looks like. Second down goal for the Bears.
55 seconds and winding here in your third quarter. Ball snapped. Looks like it hits the ground. Dead ball.
False start against the Bears.
Yeah, they got a false start here, illegal procedure, and so that's going to be another 5 yards. They had
second down.
They had their starting quarterback back out there, the 10th grader, the Teague kid, and he was back out there at number 2. Was lined up at quarterback. Looked like he wanted to throw on that play, but illegal procedure is going to cost them some real estate. They better call pool.
Nice play on words, Wayne.
Thank you.
Ball snapped here. Rolling around to the right side and gets a pass off, but it just hits the ground right before it can slip into his hands. 3 seconds and time winding down here in your third quarter.
Third down.
Time's going to run out here in your third quarter with your Buccaneers still at 40 points while your Bears are sitting at 0.
Back after this on RiverCountrySports.com.
With the end of that third
That's a
quarter,
cue.
You were there at the beginning. You stood behind me, guiding me through good times and bad, teaching me lessons I wouldn't appreciate until later, preparing me for the day when you couldn't be here. What you've given me, I'll carry wherever I go. And because of your planning, I know I'll go far.
Set your family up for life. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance. Your friends for life.
Farm Bureau Insurance, serving Florida for over 70 years. In Suwannee County, you'll find Farm Bureau in Branford and in Live Oak. In Branford on Drain Street, phone 935-1274. And in Live Oak on Dowling Avenue, call 362-1274. Real service, real people, Farm Bureau Insurance.
I'm kidding. Home side, sorry.
Back here.
Hey.
All right, back here in Cross City. Getting ready for the fourth quarter of action here in this kickoff classic as the Dixie County Bears with their deepest penetration, but then a couple of penalties have got them backed up now. It's third down and goal to go from the 19-yard line.
Third down, goal to go for the Bears as we resume play, starting the fourth quarter.
Bears really trying to get something turned around here. See if they can just put some points on the board here at the start of the fourth quarter.
And a little bit of confusion over there by the Bears, and they're going to have to burn a quick timeout before the quarter can get started. So back in 30, rivercountrysports.com.
From the heart of Suwannee County, it's River Country Sports, your exclusive home for local high school sports, live events, and all the hometown action you care about. Catch every touchdown, buzzer beater, and big play, streaming live and on demand at rivercountrysports.com. Proudly supporting all of Suwannee County, this is River Country Sports, your teams, your town, your stream.
Kenny.
And back here in Cross City as we get ready for the fourth quarter, you know, this is something that the Bears are going to have to work out. And you've been on a high school sideline, and you know it's chaotic sometimes, you know, trying to get 11 on the field at one time and knowing your assignments and everything. But this is something they really need to work out before the regular season starts.
Yeah, for sure. So a lot of the time when you have the substitutions going on in game, that's also things that have been repped outside of the game on the practice field as well. Knowing who you are going to sub in at what times as well is really preparing yourself to not have these 3-4 going on 5 now costly penalties for the Bears. But as they get lined up to start the fourth quarter here with the Bears on the 19-yard line going in, when the closest is they've been, late on snap, movement on both sides.
Flags everywhere. I think every official threw a flag there. They all saw that one, and it's going to be a procedure call and cost Dixie County another 5 yards. So, man, they had a great opportunity to score, and but penalties. I mean, mistakes have hurt this team all night long. Branford's played well, not to take anything away from the Bucks, but it's been the Bears' mistakes that have really cost them. And now they're going to try to overcome another 5-yarder.
Bringing up third down now on the play. It's going to back them up even further to the 23, 24-yard line. Now for the Bears, it's just they were all the way down to the, what was it, the 3-4 line, about to try and punch it in.
We were talking about the red zone and all that.
Roundtree Moore Chevrolet red zone.
They're outside of it now.
Snap, tossed off. That's number 2 to launch it, and it's broken up there by a couple of Buccaneer defenders.
Nice job there by number 2. He got outside, and he was getting close to crossing that line of scrimmage, but he let the pass go and threw a strike to number 6 into double coverage. And unfortunately for him, he could not come up with it. So it'll bring up a fourth down now, and let's see if they go back to a field goal try. And this is going to be a long field goal if they decide to do that.
Teague there still being able to roll around to the right and show his mobility while looking downfield, while on the run, being under pressure is shows the athleticism of a player, being able to combine all those things together.
And threw an accurate pass. I mean, that's not easy to do, but probably should have had 6 there. Now let's see if looks like they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down and goal from the 23. And now they're going to try the field goal. They're going to set up for the field goal after all. They're taking their time. Don't want to delay here.
They tried the field goal a minute ago from on the other side of the field.
This will be a 38-yarder if he hits it.
Aker holding the kick.
Just short. Just short, so the kick is no good. It's still 40-0 Bucks. Back after this on rivercountrysports.com. Play and you can look down, and we are back. We are live right here at Bruce Boyette Stadium here in Cross City. The Dixie County Bears. I went to the high school, by the way. The stadium's not at the high school.
Michael Latson.
You went to the high school. So where was the high school at?
High school, you turned the other way on 19. And very nice high school. But
so just a little bit. That's the same thing over in Live Oak, though, right? With the Bulldogs having to.
Not a lot of teams have that, though.
Right. A lot of the teams, which they've got the field there, but then the rubber track that they put in over in Live Oak, that's at a whole different facility as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's their practice field over there at the high school. That's still playing downtown at Langford Stadium, or the Swanee Bulldogs.
So you believe that in continuation for the Bulldogs, you believe they're going to continue playing at Langford Stadium there for the next while, or just build a new stadium, or what's it look like there?
Nah, that's home sweet home, baby. That's where they're going to stay for the foreseeable future.
Looks like the Bucks have made some rotations here, getting decently into the fourth quarter as Land hands the ball off to Capella there as he makes his way around the right side. That's 28 Carson Capella with the nice run. Able to maneuver around some tackles. Finally brought down around the 41-yard line.
Number 15, Chris Blakely with the tackle for the Bears.
Buccaneers.
Big run there, though. That gave him the first down, got the ball all the way out to the 40-yard line. So the Bucs may not be done with scoring. I imagine they'd be a little bit conservative here, though, with a 40-0 lead. Just try to run new players in and out. No, I was wondering if we're going to see a different quarterback here in the second half. It's still number 4 out there running things, getting his work.
I believe the next quarterback that they've got outside of a receiver type like number 0, Reese Vaught, that played some quarterback as well last year, more of Wildcat formation, is your JV quarterback. Eli Bass there, but still able to fill in and do what is needed to.
They still have that, what is it, the 6-quarter rule or something? If you can play so many quarters at JV, you can still come up and play varsity.
6-quarter, yes, sir. So that's what you've seen out of players like Trent Land and your running back Ollie James and your other back Cole Poindexter, number 9. That's what you've seen out of some of them. They play 2 quarters of JV, and then, which was good because it gave your younger guys on JV a chance to get some work there in a game setting, and then allowed for your older guys to be able to play all 4 quarters if need be on Friday nights as well.
Official timeout on the field. The clock stops with 6:33 to play in the ball game. Back after this on rivercountrysports.com.
Thank you.
This is Jeff Mosley.
And this is Lance McCray.
At Roundtree Moore Chevrolet.
Yep. Jeff likes football so much, he thinks it's a good idea to play football while he's playing golf.
We both think football is the most important sport ever made.
Yes, it is. Jeff and I both agree, and we can both agree on that since we both played football.
Yes, it is, Lance. Go get them, boys, and hope to see you down at the store.
Hall of Fame presentation next week as we recognize.
We're back here on rivercountrysports.com with 6 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in your fourth quarter with your Branford High School Buccaneers up 40-0 over your Dixie County Bears. We're taking a look here as Branford walks back up to the line, looking to see what they can do with the ball on the 35 going out, which is first down. It's like they had a penalty that would back them up 5 yards before the break. See what quarterback Land can't do right here. Couple substitutions been made for your Buccaneers. In motion, that's Pilkington.
Oh, great
able
cut.
Able to cut it back.
Great cut.
Going around the left side. See some speed out of Pilkington. He's still making his way downfield. Finally brought down just shy of the 30-yard line. Pilkington was one of those guys that you'd find dangerous in the open field because he's also dangerous on the track as well, making an appearance in the state championship this past year.
Well, he just showed that, man. He just showed his speed. And, he was headed outside, and then he saw that was blocked, and he cut back inside, and he took off, man. He turned on the afterburners. Into Bears territory now, and the Bucs threatening once again down to around the 35-yard line with a fresh set of downs.
Big gain there for the Bucs, able to pick up some good yardage, move the ball all the way down to the other side of the field into Bear territory. As your Bucks got the play out of the huddle, making their way back up to the line. Still got QB Land, Trent Land, number 4 there. Back in the shotgun position. Running back Capella, number 28, behind him. Hands off the ball to the right side. Tried to cut it back to the left, but brought down after a short gain.
Nice defensive play there, number 10 in red, making that play.
It's Carson Cannon, number 10 there for the Bears, making the play and the stop.
After just a gain of about 2 yards there, so good defensive play there. Made the stick. Under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Bucks with a 40-0 lead, and they look for more.
Bucks coming back up to the line.
It's like 28 and 25 in the backfield.
Hands the ball off to the right side. And he looked to get to the outside, but brought down. It's Capella on the run.
Number 5 on the tackle.
Jaden Pate on the tackle. Bring up 3rd down for the Buccaneers.
And again, Branford being a little bit conservative here as they've got the big lead. So 3rd down and about 6 yards to go.
Makes you wonder, are they going to try and air the ball out anymore here later on in the game? Are they going to try and throw it to a new guy, a new receiver that may be in there, or are they just going to keep the ball on the ground and give their running back some more work?
That's my guess, but we'll see.
Two receivers wide to the near side. Handed off to the, going towards the left.
Frazier on the carry. Stop in the
That's
backfield.
Frazier, number 18, Holston Frazier, with a sweep to the left. Brought down by Carson Cannon for the Bears.
And Cannon wasn't fooled at all, man. He just stayed there and saw the play coming, and he was waiting for it. Made the stick, and now 4th down. And let's see if they may let him open it up here on the 4th down. See if he goes to the air here. Branford's going to go for it on the Dixie side of the field. And why not running clock here in the 4th quarter?
.5 and 28 still in the backfield. As he's going to hand it off,
Kept
but
it on the ground.
brought down.
Number 33 makes the tackle that time. Number 21 with the carry. Don't have a name for number 21 on that roster.
Mel on the carry.
33 as well.
Medlin for the Bears.
Well, they, like I say, they're trying to get everybody playing time right now. So the Bucks will turn it over on downs.
First down, Bears.
So the Bears will take over possession of the football with 2.5 left to go and the clock running. Let's see if Dixie County can get on the scoreboard. Branford enjoying a 40-0 lead as we wind down the final minutes here in this kickoff classic. Regular season, don't forget, starts next Friday night. So Buccaneer fans, let's fill up the stadium. Branford with 3 straight home games to open the regular season. Of course, all of those games will be broadcast here on River Country, but we'd love for you. Here's what you do. You bring your phone and you watch the action, and then the live stream is about a 25, 30-second delay. So you watch the live play, and then you can look down at your phone and see the replay. How about
Instant
that?
replay. Yeah, we've always had people question why there's not an instant replay.
Yeah. Well, that's
there
as
you
close
go.
as we can get.
That's the way to do it. Bears with the ball. Snap back. And he's looking to air it out here. Is he going to get it? That's number 6. And it's broken up. Number 6 harshly broken up there.
And you're going to get a pass interference call. That flag came out a little bit late. Double coverage down there, 18 and 13 on the coverage, and 6 is their speedster. But flag comes out, and that probably is going to indicate pass interference.
Gets the Buccaneers.
Be pass interference on number 13 there. Straight for the Buccaneers.
But, with the clock running, this really isn't helping out the Bears much because that clock is down to a minute to go. So they do get the 15-yard penalty, but by the time they march it off, there's only going to be about 30 seconds left. Clock under 45 seconds here. Bears can
continues to wide down.
Plays.
Buccaneers shifting on each side of the ball. Ball snapped, and he's moving around. He's getting off to the right side. He's got open room. He's still cutting around defenders, runs into his own man. That's Teague, still going. Finally brought down by some Buccaneer defenders. There's a flag on the play.
There are flags all over the place. A flag back here at the about the 38-yard line, and then they saw the official throw the flag there at about the 24.
Little extracurricular activity going on back here.
And the clock looks like it's going to run down to zeros here, so it may have been the last play of the ball game.
That will be the final play of the game.
Officials just pick up the flags, and they're just going to call the ball game. So your final score will be Branford 40 and Dixie County nothing. Back after this on rivercountrysports.com.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Van Carpet One. For 78 years, we've been your local family-owned and operated floor covering store, and we can't wait to serve you. Let's go check out some of the stuff we've got and say hey to the guys.
Hey guys, this is Michael Van here at Van Carpet One. Wanted to show you our huge display of carpet. Got about 1,000 rolls for you that we can order. We also keep about 100 in stock that are on clearance, so please come down and give us a visit. We appreciate it.
Come in and see the largest tile collection in North Florida. Van Carpet One has every tile you could possibly imagine. If you can't find it here, they don't make it. Guys, take a look at this. This is just some of our options in waterproof vinyl plank, where we have the largest selection anywhere around here, including over 70 pallets in stock, ready to go right now. Come in and see our fantastic selection of elegant hardwood too, followed up by fantastic service that you expect from a company like Van Carpet One.
Come on in and see us.
We can't wait to serve you. And that's a boom shakalaka.
It's rodeo time in Live Oak, the 5th annual Swanee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, October 17th and 18th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the fairground. Bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, roping, steer wrestling. Tickets at the gate, adults just $10, 12 and under $5. The Swanee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, presented by Pilgrims and sponsored by Visit Swanee County. Friday and Saturday, October 17th and 18th. Live streamed on the 18th at rivercountrysports.com. Don't miss the rodeo. For more, visit SwaneeParks.com.
Back here in Dixie County, and love to see this after the game. The two teams get together and have a little prayer session at midfield, and that's always cool for that, show that kind of sportsmanship. Been a heated battle, and but afterward, you shake hands and love the Lord. And
continuing to keep on playing here, the opening of the season here next week.
North Florida Educational Institution, I believe they're out of Jacksonville. They're coming into the Galley next week, take on the Buccaneers. That'll be a 7:30 kick, and we'll be on the air at 7:15 with the pregame show. So looking forward to that. A home ball game next Friday for the Branford Buccaneers. As for Dixie County, they'll be at home against the Lafayette County Hornets. Will come over here and do battle for Dixie County as we open up the regular season next week. Your thoughts, final thoughts on tonight's ball game on the Branford Buccaneers and their kickoff classic?
So for the Branford Buccaneers tonight, they were really able to really execute and do anything that they really wanted to. I mean, they were able to throw the ball early. You've seen passes complete to guys like number 8, Trip Schultz, guys like number 0, Reese Vaught there with the fade into the end zone. Touchdowns called there, but then also being able to execute the run game on the ground as well. Guys like James starting it off early and being able to transition to other players, including T.C. Smith, number 6, and 28, Carson Capella, all able to get the run game done as well.
Yeah, and, they have a lot of weapons. Defense looked good, and it was just an all-around great performance tonight for the Branford Buccaneers. So congratulations, Bucks, get the win, 40-0. That's your final score here in this kickoff classic at Dixie County High School. Back to wrap up the broadcast right after this final timeout. It's rivercountrysports.com.
You were there at the beginning. You stood behind me, guiding me through good times and bad, teaching me lessons I wouldn't appreciate until later, preparing me for the day when you couldn't be here. What you've given me, I'll carry wherever I go. And because of your planning, I know I'll go far.
Set your family up for life. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance. Your friends for life.
Farm Bureau Insurance, serving Florida for over 70 years. In Suwannee County, you'll find Farm Bureau in Branford and in Live Oak. In Branford on Drain Street, phone 935-1274. And in Live Oak on Dowling Avenue, call 362-1274. Real service, real people, Farm Bureau Insurance.
This is Jeff Mosley
And this is Lance McCray.
at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet.
Yep. Jeff likes football so much, he thinks it's a good idea to play football while he's playing golf.
We both think football is the most important sport ever made.
Yes, it is. Jeff and I both agree, and we can both agree on that since we both played football.
Yes, it is, Lance. Go get them, boys, and hope to see you down at the store.
From the heart of Suwannee County, it's River Country Sports, your exclusive home for local high school sports, live events, and all the hometown action you care about. Catch every touchdown, buzzer beater, and big play, streaming live and on demand at rivercountrysports.com. Proudly supporting all of Suwannee County. This is River Country Sports, your teams, your town, your stream.
Well, your first broadcast, Jackson, what'd you think?
It went well. I believe it went well. We were able to, a nice game, honestly, to have as the first broadcast. It'd be tough to be on the road in the bleachers and not have the game turn out like we'd wanted it to, but be able to call the game as well as announce for the Branford players in a positive light. The whole game was good as well.
The nice thing is next week you'll be in a press box. You'll have a seat. You won't have to sit in the stands and try to juggle your notes around, and it'll be a much more pleasant experience next week at home.
For sure. That'll be nice. It'd be nice to be able to be there in the galley, being able to work and hopefully see Branford come off with the first win of the season.
No doubt about it. That's going to wrap up tonight's broadcast. Branford Buccaneers football on rivercountrysports.com is brought to you in part by Farm Bureau Insurance in Branford and Live Oak, by Van Carpet One in their new building on Faith Road in Lake City, by Roundtree Moore Chevrolet, home of the Roundtree Moore Chevrolet Red Zone. You'll find them on Highway 90 East in Lake City, Florida. Also by the Suwannee County School District. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight, Summers Home Furniture. To contact River Country Sports, you can email us at rivercountrysports@gmail.com. We'd like to thank the River Country broadcast team, our streaming producer tonight, Rivers Martinez. Our camera operator was Anthony Woolsey. Our color announcer was Wayne Luttrell, along with Kenny Burt Jr. And Jackson Jones was your play-by-play man. It's Branford Buccaneers football. See you next Friday night. See you Tuesday for the Coaches Show here on rivercountrysports.com.